Florabella on my screen. Her smile, it shines so bright. She's a queen with every scene. In the morning or the night, recipes and good vibes flow. Every video a gem. Her confidence, it grows and grows. We're inspired like her friends. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong. With every like and every share, we feel her energy. No storm too strong, she can't bear. She's setting us all free. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Recipes and good vibes flow. Every video a gem. Her confidence, it grows and grows. We're inspired like her friends. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong. Every share, we feel her energy. No storm too strong, she can't bear. She's setting us all free. Unstoppable Flora, she's got that power. Spreading her aura, blossoming like a flower. Through the highs and all the lows, she remains so strong. Her spirit always glows. She's where we all belong.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here this morning. You guys are appreciated. Now, I just want to start with some tiny bit of housekeeping. Hopefully, people see this, they rewind, they catch the playback. But for some reason, in StreamYard, I cannot see when jewels or flowers or any of that, those beautiful new features that they added to the vertical live streams, when I can't see them in StreamYard. So I'm going to do my best to monitor the chat. But if you guys also want to let me know after you send it to me, because I like to thank people. I like to make sure that I appreciate every gift, every contribution to my channel. But for some reason, all these new things are all glitchy and stuff. So if you send it and for some reason there's no acknowledgement of it, just assume that I didn't see it and let me know. All right? That I'll appreciate. But I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. We're about to ring in the new year, right? Ooh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Right? We're getting ready to, transition into a new year, right? So I want to give you guys a quick little tidbit, okay? So at one point, the new year didn't start in January, right? Because January is cold, everything is dead, things like that, right? It wasn't a very prospective month for the year to start. So the big bad white man, right? The big Roman Catholic people, they actually fought for that change. And the rest of the world, for some reason, adopted it. Isn't it so weird? So anyways, Happy New Year, guys. We are going into the new year tonight. So tomorrow we'll be in 2025. Tomorrow we'll be in the future. Hopefully you guys have done everything that you need to do, like laundry and stuff like that. I just thought about that. I'm like, I need to go do some go do some laundry. It's best to go into the new year fresh. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, you guys are doing that as well. But I am back today for another one, right? Another body cam review. And I'm kind of doing a part two to yesterday. Some of the videos that I'm going to show are ones that I have that I planned to show yesterday, because we ended with the boys identifying those creeps. All right, so now we're gonna go into another one. It's also shocking, right? Probably a little bit more shocking than yesterday. Police encounters that we're gonna do today. No particular theme besides shocking. All right, so let's get into this one. I hate that they pretty much tell what's gonna happen. They pretty much put it right in the title. But anyways, hey, Kiki Star, good morning and Happy New Year. I hope you're ready for the new year. So let's get into it.
We got one in the water. On the 4th of July, 2023, officers from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission were waved down by individuals on a beach. They reported a male suspect who struck his girlfriend, pepper sprayed 3 other people, and then left on his boat. When officers approach the suspect, he jumps into the water.
All right, so already we got 2 red flags. The first one, this is 4th of July. Right? This is 4th of July, and people are always acting a damn fool. Second one, he was already punching and hitting on people. So we know that whoever or whatever these officers are going to encounter here is going to be a hot mess. Let's continue.
Hey, just come to the boat, man. We'll get it figured out. Just come here. Quit being stupid, man. Come on. Right, once you grab a piece of his clothes, rip them up. Hey, Sean, get over here. Once you grab a piece of his clothes, do not let go. Come on. Hey, dude, it ain't worth it, brother. Come on. Yeah, he bailed from the boat. Black shirt. He's swimming between us and Pasco. Hey, get that. Make sure he can't run that boat if he gets back on it. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Come to the fish cops. We're the nice ones, man. We're the nice ones. Come here. We're the good ones, man. Come on. Let's go. Hey, come on. Come to my boat. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Just keep working it back and forth till we... Come on, man. Listen. I didn't do anything. Dude, come on, man. Let's figure it out, dude. Come on.
He's definitely drunk, but I always wonder why alcohol makes certain people like this. Think about those of us who we drink and we get relaxed and chill. Why does this happen to certain individuals? Does it because they just keep pushing their limit? That's what I think it is.
Okay, all right. Come on, dude. Let's figure it out.
So figure it out. What
you're in the water in the middle of the Gulf, brother. It's not safe for you to be out here.
Good morning, TMKC.
What do we need to figure out?
We just need to figure out who you are, man. You're out here swimming by yourself in the middle of the Gulf. We want to hear your side, man. We got one side of it. We got your side.
So tell me.
There's something going on happening on the island, man. They're saying you did it. Come on, man. Listen.
I'm not stupid, dude.
You're going to catch more charges if you're going to be stupid.
What's going on? I can explain my side.
Then come on, dude. Then get on our boat, brother. It's not safe for you to be in the water, man. If y'all kind of we can drift into each other.
What are you here for?
For your safety, man. You're out here in the middle of nowhere.
What's my safety? What?
I told you we heard something went on at the...
Now, officer, you ain't there for his safety. You're there to yoke him up and arrest him, which is just fine. I love the deceptive tactics. I think it just released them demons that's already there. I agree with that, Kiki, because he's acting wild. And notice how he's still carrying on a conversation and things like that. So he's still aware to some degree.
The island.
Like what?
Like a fight or something, man? Is that true?
No.
What?
Punch me in the face.
And you're a victim of...
So why are you here arresting me then?
Because you're a victim of a crime out in the middle of the ocean, man. Why are you doing this, man? We got a bunch of other things to be doing. We got a bunch of other things to be doing.
Tell me why.
Have I not explained to you what happened?
Tell me why.
What's your name? Let me tell you my name. My name's Kevin.
What's the problem? Why are you here?
Because you've been hit in the face. You just told me you were hit in the face, man.
Not why you're here.
That is your side. I have their side. I know. And we're sending boats over there, too. Don't worry about that.
No, you're not.
Absolutely. Did you not see where I just came from? We're getting a story. We got to get his story. We got to get your story.
Is what you said.
Correct.
His story.
And I don't have yours. So get on the boat, man. Let's figure it out.
His story is what you just said.
Get on the boat and let's figure it out. I don't have your story.
Right.
Come on.
No.
You just jumped off a boat, man. We're trying to help you out at this point.
While the two boats drift together, officers take their chance at grabbing the suspect.
If you can grab him, grab him.
Get down.
Swindler, man. Come on.
It's too hot.
Come on. Hey,
Supervisor, please.
we can't have you swimming.
Supervisor.
Right here.
Yeah. Tell him to stand down.
Just relax.
He said, "Can I have a supervisor?" That ocean is not gonna. Yeah, they said this is shark-infested waters. So him being out there the way he was sort of like extremely dangerous. Yeah, I don't know if that's such a good idea, SG. Yanking him out. We're gonna see why.
Man,
Tell him to stand down.
we don't want you running into our boat, man.
Tell him to stand down.
No, man, he's here for our safety and your safety.
Supervisor, right?
Yeah, man.
You're lying.
You see that bar on his? He's got a bar on his stop shoulder, and so does he.
Same logo.
We got one in the water.
Shut.
Where is he?
Shut.
Hold on, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna rewind it real quick because something just happened.
Bar on his stop shoulder, and so does he.
Same logo.
We got one in the water.
Shut.
Where is he?
So he grabbed the officer. The scary part is he goes straight like that is scary. My heart would have dropped. I'm just gonna say he goes straight down. You almost miss it because he literally falls down like a brick falling in the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it back again really quick. And you could look at. Okay, so very quick. He's right there.
Same logo.
He says, "I'm gonna grab him. Oh, hold him right up.
We got one in the water.
Shut.
You can't see him.
Where is he?
You can't see him on the surface of the water anymore. He's literally in there. Okay, he fell at first. His legs were dangling, and then boom. He's pulled into the water. I'm sure that was very scary. Notice yesterday I said they be doing all kinds of stuff in that body cam don't disable. He fell in the water. His body cam's still going. And you could see it because you could see the blackness underwater and everything. So he was deliberately pulled down at one point. I would have said I swim with sharks. Jaws ain't got ish on me. Wow. So throw a rope around him or leave him. You can't fix stupid. He could have grabbed his gun. Yeah, it was scary enough that he grabbed him and pulled him into the water. You know what I mean? Oh, this is messy. It's scary enough, but he could have grabbed his weapon. He could have did so many things, but he chose and pulled him underwater. So let's see this. Obviously, he fell right in. He said we lost one. One fell in or something like that. But again, this is a quick moment from where he's standing right here to when he goes for the grab, which I don't think was necessarily the smartest idea. Unless he was going to be having someone grab him, hold him from the back. He walked right into this. Let's continue.
Same logo.
We got one in the water.
Shut.
Where is he?
Shut. Shut.
We got one in the water.
Shut.
Where is he?
Shut. Shut.
Come here, motherfucker. You want to fuck with my guy? You hear me, motherfucker? You want to fuck with him? You want to fuck with my guy, motherfucker?
us. Fucking hard, man. You hear me? Let me get this thing off. It's gonna come down. You want get your head on the ground.
Tell me what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Though.
Tase him.
He punched me in my face, bro.
And to jump out the water talking about, let me tell you what happened. No, dude. No. They're going to yoke you up. They're going to yoke you up. That's about it.
Tase this guy. Son, give us your arm. Give us your arm. Lay down.
I'm trying to tell you what happened.
Lay down.
I don't have no
problem. On the ground. Lay down. Back up. Back up. Taser. Turn around, bro. Taser dead. Turn around, bro. Hands behind your back.
Oh, look.
Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
Will do it.
Hands behind your fucking back. You want the ass whooping of your fucking life? Put your hands behind your back. You hear me?
Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah, brother.
Can you believe me?
No, he resurfaced at that point, I believe. A lot of it is moving. They're like moving between body cams really quickly. Great editing, by the way, by Midwest Safety yet again. They're moving between body cams, so he's already up out of the water.
Bro,
Yes, man. Relax.
can I tell you right now?
Yeah. Calm down.
Please.
Just calm down. I don't want you in my
Please,
face,
bro.
man.
I don't have no problems with you, bro.
Bro, just put your hands behind
I
your back.
didn't do anything, bro.
I need you to put the that away.
Dude, I will not resist, bro.
Somebody grab
Just
this hand.
hear my side of the
Grab your
story.
hand.
Tell
You will get the fucking ass whooping of your life.
I will. I
Swear to
will.
God, dude.
Bro, let me tell you the time.
You get on your stomach.
You just said
Get on your stomach. You just said don't understand about that.
Ow!
Get your fucking handcuffs out, Paris.
God damn. I just told you I would tell
Give
you.
me your arm.
I will. Can you listen for a
Not until you
second?
give it to me.
Please just let me tell you. Please just let me tell you. Please just let me tell you. Hey, I tell you I will.
You're not. Stop.
I just told you I
Okay,
will.
loosen up.
Can I tell you what's
Roll
wrong?
over. You can as soon as we get your
Can
other
I
arm.
tell you what's wrong? Bro, I'm telling you I will. Please don't do this.
You
never listen to anybody outside.
We want to listen to you.
No, you
You
won't.
didn't give us a chance to.
You're just fucking paid to arrest, bro. Like, I want to tell you my side.
Buddy, that ship has sailed. Okay, they don't care about your side.
I'm serious, bro. I didn't do anything. He hit me in my face, bro.
Hey, you just need to calm down. Okay?
The guy that called you, bro.
Listen,
He hit
everybody.
me on my face.
We're gonna calm down.
Please,
Put your
no,
hands-
you're arresting the wrong person,
Put your
though.
hands behind your back.
I didn't do
Put
anything.
this hand behind your back, okay? Hang on. Hey, I
He
gotta
left
get up.
me no choice, bro.
I gotta get up.
No, I'm trying to get arrested for the wrong thing. I will pay attention.
Put this hand
Bro,
behind your
I
back.
will recooperate. Just put it on this hand.
Just relax.
Please.
Put the other hand behind your back.
Please, just put it on this hand, bro.
You want to cuff him to the front?
I'm
We're
serious.
not cuffing this dude to the front.
Dude,
No,
I just want to tell you my story. I swear to you, man.
Just relax, man. Just relax.
I'm relaxing.
Once you get your hands behind your back, I want to sit you in a recovery position.
Please resist me in the front, bro.
All right, calm down.
Please.
Stop tensing up. Just let
I'm
me
not
loose. All right.
resisting, bro.
Thank you.
Just cuff me in the
Thank you.
front.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you for listening
Thank you. I didn't do anything, bro.
Just relax. Relax.
No, man, because you arrest the wrong people. Dude, I'm not resisting, bro. I swear
Hey,
to you.
hey,
You
hey,
are.
what's your name?
I
Hey,
swear
just
to you,
look
I've
this
been
way.
in the system my whole life,
Look
bro.
this way, man.
I'm
Look
not
this way.
resisting. You would know if I'm resisting, bro.
If you're not resisting, then put your hands where they're asking you to. If you're not resisting, then you'll do what he asks.
Hey,
I'm not gonna resist, bro.
okay.
Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. You're gonna break my arm, bro.
Well, let him stop tensing him so we can get your hand
I
behind your
asked
back.
you. I told you I'm not gonna resist if you cuff in the front, bro. Just cuff it in the front.
All right. You want me to tase
Cuff
him?
it in the front.
we
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
all right.
bro. Like, you don't
don't
understand.
be kicking, man.
I'm not. Just cuff it in the front. I'm telling you the truth, bro.
Hey.
I swear to God, bro. If you believe in God.
Yeah, man.
Do you believe in God, bro?
Yeah.
I'm telling you the
You want
truth,
to say a
bro.
prayer, brother? You want to say a prayer?
So I'm gonna assume now I'm leaning towards this is not just alcohol. This is a little too coherent for fentanyl. It's giving meth. It's giving methany. I don't know. Why did he try to drown him? That's a good question, James. I don't think he can answer that. He's sitting there trying to demand that they handcuff him from the front, which, and yes, they saw him beat his girlfriend as well. Multiple witnesses. He has the audacity to be making demands. Right? This is, yeah.
No. I want you to know what's the truth.
We need calmness.
Not what you're paid for,
Pray
bro.
for calmness, my man.
Not what you're paid
Pray
for.
for calmness. Pray for
Stop. That hurts,
It doesn't
man.
hurt, man. It doesn't hurt.
That fucking hurts, bro.
If you kick him, I'm gonna drive stun you. Do you want to hear it?
It doesn't hurt. See, they be roughing him up a little bit, but I'm not mad at them for that. He just tried to drown somebody.
Dude, I will. Just cuff me in the front, bro. I swear.
Hey, listen.
I swear to you, man.
For a second. Okay? We're at the point, okay, where we can't get your arms behind your back, okay?
I don't want it behind my
You
back.
are going to have your hands behind your back, okay?
Why?
So you either do it voluntarily or you're going to get tased.
You're not going to listen to me if I put my hands behind my back, bro.
Absolutely will.
Dude, we don't want this. Hey,
I do not
we don't want
to
this.
see you.
We don't want
Why
this.
are you here, though?
We don't want this, man.
Can you tell me why you're
I
here?
told you.
We're investigating something.
Relax.
Like what? Can you explain it, please?
You already did.
I'm serious. Like if you explain it, I will do everything you want, bro.
I tried.
You're laughing like.
Hey, man, let's calm down. Everybody, let's just calm
You're
down.
gonna do it.
Hey, you
whether
gotta
I want to
have
or
your
not,
hands behind
right?
your back so we can get
You're
you
gonna
in.
do it whether I want to or
Right,
not, right?
man. Let's just get it behind your back.
Just tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what I did wrong, please, sir.
Just relax.
I am. Can you tell me what I did wrong? You're not saying nothing.
Yeah, dude, I'm worried about you, man.
No, you're not. But
Yes,
you're
I
not
am,
saying
dude.
nothing.
You're in a bad spot. We're all in a.
I'm worried about you. This officer is funny. He's funny. He's dealing with him sort of casually now, but they're pissed. Believe it. They are pissed. They want nothing more than to yoke this bandit out. But we've got body camera now. So dude having a whole negotiation about how to be cuffed. Yeah, he's definitely on some type of upper.
Bad spot.
Can you please? Ow! Ow! Please, can I tell you something?
Get your hand off me.
Bro, can I tell you something? No. I'm not resisting, bro.
He's hitting me with his hand is what he's
I'm
doing.
not, though.
Yes, you are.
Tell me what I did wrong. Can you please tell me what I did? Dude, I had your word, bro. I had your word. Man.
Lift him up.
You don't believe in God, do you? No, you don't. You don't believe in God.
Somebody help me latch that.
Ow. You're breaking my wrist.
Hold on, boss. Hold on. Let me get this cuff. Let me get this cuff right here.
Can you do that for me?
Let me get no. Keep it back.
Right?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want it all the way over.
Okay.
Listen up, everybody. If I unsecure this, it's got to come back here.
Hey,
My arm's not hurting.
we're gonna
We can
take
just
off
keep
that
decreasing.
top.
Yeah. Why'd you hit me in the face, man?
Hit you in the face, bro.
With your elbow, man. Why were you doing that?
No, I didn't, bro.
Yeah, why were you doing that?
I'm trying to tell you the truth is all I was trying to do, bro. Oh, USA is free, bro.
Let me hold it.
Okay. Like, why you don't get the problem? You escalate the problem.
All right, once we get a chance, we got to sit him up. That.
He's not, though. He's not doing it right now, though.
All right, I need a life jacket on him before we roll.
Left arm.
You're fine.
Please sit me up. Please sit me up. I'll do whatever you want, bro. It's what you want.
Make sure, like,
7140. We're 51 back to Nick's Park. We got 11015. It's being very difficult. Non-compliant.
We're putting him right here. We're putting him right here. He's gonna want to fight.
All right, y'all ready?
I told you I would cooperate, bro.
You all right? All right.
When the officer fell into the water, he noted in the incident report that he felt himself being pulled by the suspect head first. Another deputy who was present at the scene observed the suspect kicking off their boat while holding.
Oh, Lord. Grabbed in the water head first. I was completely submerged. My, what do you call that? Vest, it did inflate. I did not resurface immediately. Like I said, he was pulled all the way down. Deputy Daugherty state he observed the suspect holding me down, preventing my PFD from assisting me to the surface. So not only did he pull the officer in the water, but he was holding him down in the water. Like, this is insane. I couldn't, like, this one shocked the hell out of me. There's a little bit more information about this case.
Holding on to the officer, indicating he pulled the officer into the water intentionally. When the officer was in the water, he was completely submerged and felt his personal flotation device inflate, but he didn't resurface immediately like he was supposed to. The deputy on board observed the suspect holding the officer down underneath the water, preventing him from resurfacing and furthermore, breathing. The witnesses who pointed officers to the suspect to begin with stated the suspect shoved his girlfriend to the ground multiple times, slammed her head into a tree, and struck her in the face. Officers observed visible injuries on the suspect's girlfriend, matching the description of the witnesses' claims. The witnesses also stated that when they attempted to confront the suspect about his actions, he pepper sprayed them, at which point he left in his boat. Officers observed the suspect.
Oh my Lord. This guy was on he was a wrecking ball before they even found him.
Slurring his words and could smell a strong odor of alcohol emanating from his breath, indicating the suspect was intoxicated for this entire ordeal. The suspect, James, was charged with operating a vessel while impaired, 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, 2 counts of resisting with violence, and attempted felony murder for almost drowning an officer. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a
Well, we saw him do it, right? We saw him pull. The officer that was there saw him drown him. I don't get how he's, sometimes they don't have to say this. If we witness some of the crimes on the body cam, like, obviously he did it, But yeah, I'm glad they added the attempted red rum charge over here, because holding the cop's head down under the water, this is what I'm saying. Like, alcohol doesn't just turn you into a violent demon. That has to be what was already inside of this dude. Okay, so that's that one. Let me put another one for you guys, all right? This one is a little bit different. This guy, I came to find out a little bit of information about the case after the fact, right? This guy supposedly, his wife had a protection order against him. Excuse me. His wife had a protection order against him, and this was the day that the protection order expired. So now he was no longer barred from his home and things like that. The protection order ran out, and this was the encounter he had with police that day. So let me share the screen. I'm gonna try and have a smoother transition for you guys. Sorry, I'm still just waking up.
No, we're gonna talk to you.
For what
We're
reason?
talking to everybody.
How can I help you?
But I want for you to step out of the car right now.
No, sir. For what
Are you
reason?
gonna leave? We're investigating.
You're
violation.
investigating?
Yeah. You got an ID
Did
on
you
you?
see anything?
Do you have an ID on you?
Before you say anything, what do you need ID? What did I do wrong to you for stop?
Possible violation of order of protection. That's what I'm investigating. So do you have your ID on you or not?
I have my idea, but I
Let
didn't
me
do
see
nothing
it.
wrong. No, you don't have to.
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
No, I'm not identifying. Why don't you identify yourself? And I didn't do nothing wrong.
Officer,
Because you know what? I want to tell you one thing about you guys. I had a court with them, and I'm done with them, and I'm legally doing whatever I can do. There's my protection order. I just got it today from my judge that I can do whatever I want. You guys.
So you guys hear that, right? Do you guys think the officer is wrong for not having the information about it being finished or whatever, expiring, and him having the legal right to go to his house? Now you guys are going to find out why the cop is so mad and, doesn't, checked him as soon as he saw him approaching the property. There's a history behind these two. Okay, but do you guys think this cop was wrong for precipitating that this man was violating a protection order that he remembers being put in place? You guys let me know.
It's put protection orders. She puts protection orders. It's done. I don't have nothing. I can go in my house whenever I want and leave whenever I leave. So what are you stopping me for? What I'm just telling you, I can get in the house and leave. What did I do?
I'm telling you, I need your ID right now.
For what?
Give me your ID.
I know. For what reason? What's your reason for
I'm
asking me if I
investigating
did?
a violation of order of protection. I need your identification.
You're investigating. Where's your order of protection that you have on me?
I'm going to run your file.
Run my file.
I need your ID for that.
Why are you need me? You want to go get your ID?
We're going to talk to everybody. I need your ID right now.
Listen.
No. It's not listen. The only words I want to hear out of your mouth is here's my ID, officer.
You have nothing to do with me, officer.
I've ever, yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You have no right. Listen, you have no
Are
right
you
to
not
me.
understanding what I'm saying?
I understand. Listen, I
Then you
understand everything
understand I
what
need
you're
your
saying.
ID.
I did not do nothing with you. I did not do nothing wrong.
Right now, you are obstructing my investigation by not providing identification.
You have no investigation to start with me. I didn't do nothing with you, and you said there is no investigation. You know that. There is nothing between me and you.
Sir.
I'm lit. I walked out of the house.
If you have no border protection,
I don't have nothing.
Then I need your ID so I can verify
exactly.
that.
But wait. You.
I'm not here to argue with you right now. I need your ID.
I want to tell you one thing. You do not know what's going on for you to tell me I have an open protection or not. I didn't do nothing for you to know that what's the reason for you stopping me? I went to my house and I left my house. My address, my driver's license says that's my house.
How many times I got to tell you this?
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Is the fourth time going to work? Give me your ID.
Why do you need my ID? Sir? Did I violate anything when I'm driving? I want to talk to your sergeant, man.
Dude, we need your ID to confirm all this.
Dude,
okay?
I need a sergeant. I don't want to talk to you guys. Listen,
you know what? No, listen to me.
Twice.
Listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
Last time, listen. Can you stop talking?
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
August 2022.
Okay.
I was there. I injured my hand dealing with your dumbass. I was out of work for 8 months because of you. I need your ID right now.
What did I do?
need your.
So you guys heard that, because Country Boy said, does he know it's that person? If not, then he has no effing right to ask for ID. So he knows it's the guy, right? He just mentioned that they were involved in an altercation together. He was out of work for some time because of an altercation he had with this gentleman. All right, so obviously there's some history there. They're going in circles. Yeah, he doesn't want to give his ID. He knows damn well this cop knows who he is. He knows why he's asking this. Now, he claims, and someone in the chat as well claims that they looked it up, and supposedly this was the day that the protection order ran out. This is April of this year. So he does have the right to ask. Yes, he does. Because based off the information that he's operating off of, right, he knows of a protection order being in place. And I guess for him, because of the violent nature of that interaction, he had no idea that today the judge would let the protection order expire. Let's continue, though.
ID.
No, wait.
Step out of the car right now.
Before you say
step out of the car right now.
I would not step for no reason.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
I didn't do nothing.
I'm unbuckling your belt. Step out of the car.
Don't do that. You do that.
Step out of the car. I'm not playing the game.
You're violating my rights.
Step out of the car.
Now, put your camera on. You're violating my rights.
Step out of the car.
Okay. Why are you stepping on my car?
Step out of the car.
Okay.
I'm telling you to.
Hey, you're hurting me.
Step back here.
Go ahead. Okay.
Do you have any weapons out? Don't point in my face.
I got points. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me, and I didn't do nothing.
I'm going to put you in handcuffs right now.
Don't hurt me.
You are being detained for obstruction right now.
I didn't do nothing.
Right, because you've been told 4 times. This is how it goes when you refuse to listen to the police.
For what? About what? You have no right.
Stop talking. Stop talking. We asked for your ID.
Well, here's the tricky thing, though. You know what I mean? When the officer asks you to identify yourself so he can confirm or deny that information, I still do think he's within his right, though, because from the information he has that he last knew, there was a protection order in place. There was a protection order. So if that protection order is up or whatever, he'll be able to see it with the ID. But he didn't want to give him the ID. He didn't want to let him investigate. So in some ways, even though that's really not like a big crime, he is obstructing the investigation further, especially if the doctor does think, the cop does think that he is violating the order having gone to the property. So not giving ID only helps criminals. If you've done nothing, then no problem. They're going to make it a law to make everyone at any time hand over an ID or drag them out and make them. Well, here's the thing. It does only help criminals, right? Because if you didn't do anything, what would be your purpose for not handing your ID? Unless you don't have one. Unless you're riding dirty, right? Or you don't have it in the moment. If he didn't break any law, it can't be obstruction. Well, it's impeding an investigation, though. So it just started a couple of minutes ago, Wayne. So you didn't miss much. A little insight as to why there was a protection order. Look at his anger and need for control. Yeah, it definitely does. People will say, like, that's not fair, whatever. But I think just the fact that he was just so unwilling to even cooperate, like on the minimum, and say, "Here's my driver's license. There's no protection order anymore." There was one at one point, so I think, I think he was erring on the side of caution. Yeah, he's investigating a possible violation. That's what he told him. I missed the entire beginning. There wasn't much that you missed. It always depends on the situation. Assumption only makes an A out of yourself. That's true. You're not wrong about that. Because it's your constant. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a little pass anyways between these two. They never said what he did. They need to articulate anything before. Well, they said we're investigating a violation of a protection order. Right? Because in his mind, it's still there. It didn't expire today.
Indeed, didn't we?
No, you didn't.
We've asked four times.
You did not.
We asked four times.
Okay, what are you doing?
I asked you 4 times for your ID.
Exactly.
You refused to give
Where's
it to
your
me.
ID?
For what? For what? What's the reason?
My investigation. We're done. We're
Okay.
done. I've told you enough times.
You're stealing my stuff. You're not supposed to touch.
We know how to do our job. We do.
Well, let me. I don't want to speak to you. You
don't have to speak to
my
me.
rights. You're not supposed to touch me. My rights. You're not supposed to take
Right now, you're being detained. You were told to step out of the car. Right now, you're
obstructing. I was not. I'm saying that there's nothing.
And he's letting him know you're being detained. People need to know the jargon that these cops are throwing at them if they're going to be so vehemently against everything. Detained is a temporary thing. They can do that during your stop and let you go right there. It doesn't mean you're going to jail, but it means right now they need you to stay put so that they can continue to investigate. But people always get bent out of shape thinking they're going to jail and they start acting all even more guilty. At this point, you're just detained at the moment. Hey, Bridget, how you doing? Good morning, girl. Happy almost New Year. They were supposed to provide a sergeant before and had a previous altercation. Well, I think there is some air there, like between them, some animosity that maybe isn't too healthy for the workplace. But I think, again, they're operating off of what they believe to be legitimate information. Obviously, it was a violent interaction to the point he had to be out of work for 8 months. I mean, at that point, something happened. So I'm sure they weren't assuming that protection order was just up today somehow, And it always takes time for the police to get the information. It doesn't happen right away. That's what people have to understand. So if he's operating off of a legitimate belief, then yeah, give him your fucking ID. Give him your ID so that he can look you up. Make it easy. Like, why even sit there and fight when you won today, supposedly? You know what I'm saying? Now he's going right back to jail. Gladly hand over your ID if you want to prove your protection order is done. Exactly. But he just wanted to be a big honcho. He wanted to let his nuts hang on that officer's face. And he said, nope, you don't have no reason, da-da-da-da. It's like, this just happened today. Like, you got to give him some time to find it out. And he did technically. From their perspective, he was violating a protection order, but they needed to investigate further. They need to have a lawful reason to detain someone because under their belief, he was violating a protection order. He just came from the house. The house that he was barred from recently due to an altercation with his wife. So let's continue.
You just told me that I had a fight with you. You said you got hurt from me.
Yes.
You said that.
Yes, I did.
Well,
I did get hurt.
Well, you never
because
did.
you were slamming your head off the backseat of a squad car last time you were arrested.
Never did nothing wrong with you.
Yes,
I never did nothing wrong. You're the ones. You guys are stopping me for no reason.
So this is why we're. Can I talk? This is why the position we were in, right? Because I don't want to get hurt again.
No, you're
Makes
wrong.
sense?
No,
Makes sense?
No, not at all.
Makes perfect sense.
Because I'm not even near you. I'm in my car. You can
You've been told to come out of the car.
No, I'm not told. For what reason? You have no right to tell me that. No, you have no right.
Shut up. Yes, I do.
Shut up too?
Yes.
Who are you to tell me to shut up? It's okay.
Officer Lupa. That's who.
Okay. That's fine.
You want to stand by here? I'm going to go over there and see what we got.
No, he was not feeling him. He didn't want to hear nothing from him. Country Boy said, I'll gladly go to jail. Why do you guys think you're going to win a lawsuit? Like, you're not winning a lawsuit. There's no lawsuit that you're going to win because you got arrested off of suspicion because you didn't want to let them investigate. You should have gave your ID up. That's what they're going to say to you. He still told him straight, shut up. He didn't want to hear nothing from him anymore. Let's continue.
At least right now, let's keep him straight for now.
And do me a favor. I need my phone. And I want to speak to the sergeant. I don't want to speak to you guys. I want to speak to a sergeant. because you guys want to play games. You guys want to do things wrong, and that's wrong.
Then you can stop talking, right?
No, why? Stop talking. You're holding me.
You want to talk to a sergeant?
Okay.
I'm not a sergeant. Don't talk to me.
Huh? Okay,
No, they're not coming off right now.
I love when they're so petty like this, you know, because this guy's obviously, you know, he's an asshole. He's a jack, but, you know, he's not a nice guy. He sucks, you know? And so he's right in their face on them. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you. He said, okay, then don't talk to me. I would have said the same thing to his
Why?
You hurt that officer right there 2 years ago.
I never.
Very irate.
By the way,
you didn't give me ID when I asked you 4 times.
And
so
I asked you for what? And I asked you what's the reason for your ID. You have no right. You have no right.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you on
You have no right to ask me.
I gave you ample chances to cooperate, and you chose not to.
Listen, I'm going to prayer, and I walked in my house, and I'm
Hey,
going to
Jeremy.
prayer. I don't know why you're calling me.
He's telling them, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. But then he's going to, you know, continue to talk. I would have told him to shut the hell up.
You're this and that, and you're detained. What's the reason I'm detained for nothing? And you stressed me out. He stressed me out of the car, and he told me he's hurt. From me, I did not hurt him. I have nothing to do with hurting him. And this is the first day to walk in my house from 2 years for me to come in. And I'm allowed to. And I got my what do you call it on my phone? I got the court order, and the judge just signed it today. It's in there.
See, so for 2 years. It's been illegal for you to go to your house, and you're just going to assume that they know that changed today. He should have handed over his ID. Obviously, he's a menace. That's why he's not allowed to be in his damn house. You do have the right to not say nothing. Yeah, he could just shut up too, right? He could just say, you know what? Take my driver's license. This is unfair. This is wrong. File a complaint after. Let them know, you know, that you today the things change. You can go back to your house. But to fight and do all this extra, he's pretty much proving why he, you know, has been barred from the house for 2 years. Vic Morrison said you can sue anyone, but winning is another thing. Absolutely. It's a frivolous suit. Like, people just think you don't have to do basic things. If you got pulled over because they saw you come out of a house that for the last 2 years has been illegal for you to go there, then they're not outside of their rights to detain you while they can, you know, run the backstory. So he literally did too much for no reason. He was ready to cause his ex-wife drama. He isn't innocent. Exactly. He was ready. First day, he said, I'm right here. I'm coming right by here. And he probably went in there, cussed her out like a dog in the street, did all types of nonsense, and then walked out, you know, thinking he's a big man. And he probably was going to keep doing that. Literally handing over the ID would have helped him. Right. So I don't get why he fought against that, but he obviously had an issue with this cop too.
So you can see that I'm allowed to come to my house. By the way, I have no...
Clear valid out of Oklahoma, verse 69.
Can you guys do me a favor and hit the like button? We got 229 people in here and only 25 likes. Do me a favor, just hit the like. It doesn't hurt. It's free. Please.
CCL.
That's CCL South Carolina anyway.
Nobody looks like his order of protection has not been served.
See? Thank you. So he shouldn't be doing what he did, and you shouldn't be doing what you did. See what he just told you? So for no reason. For no reason. And that's why I'm mad.
Yeah, you'd still be sitting in your car if you gave me your ID when you asked.
I'm mad. Listen to me. I'm mad at you guys.
I don't care if you're mad at us.
Well, you have to care because
if I ask you for an ID, because I'm
when you do your job right,
call, you say no.
When you do
what happens.
Listen to me. You're not investigating 911.
I'm not listening.
You're not investigating a 911 in the house. You're investigating in the street. I didn't do nothing. You're not supposed to stop me unless there's a probable cause. You have no probable cause.
I have absolutely a probable cause. You should go back to college, brush up on your criminal justice.
So he does have probable cause, right? The belief that you are violating a protection order that has been in place for the last 2 years, right? They know the residence, they know your vehicle, you've been violent before, so they're within their rights to talk to you, okay? And even detain you while they try to figure out if you're still barred from the house. I thought he said he wasn't going to talk to him. This is why the officer said, well, then stop talking to me. And he said, brush up on your criminal justice. Very sassy, this young man behind the camera, but in a good way. Wait, a man has feelings in his defense. Is that he has feelings? That is so rich. Okay, I'm having trouble understanding that.
Okay, listen. There's a problem. I did something. I didn't do nothing. I told you. You asked me for something. You don't need to ask me for nothing. Run the license plates, and that's it. If I did something, I didn't do nothing. You have no rights for me. You go to the house.
You got a 911 call. You caused a disturbance in that house. Everyone's freaking out.
Yeah, if you refuse to give your ID over while they're trying to figure out if what you're doing is actually illegal, then yeah. Now, I want to hear what they're talking about. If this time they called 911, or they're talking about the last time 911 was called.
There's a problem. I did something. I didn't do nothing. I told you. You asked me for something. You don't need to ask me for nothing. Run the license plates, and that's it. If I did something, I didn't do nothing. You have no rights for me. You go to the house.
You got a 911 call. You caused a disturbance in that house. Everyone's freaking out. They called us and say he's trying to leave now. So
how did you get all that information?
Through phone.
Oh,
that's how 911 works.
Oh,
yeah. Someone in that house called us, said he's leaving right now. He's in this Mercedes.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So he came over there acting a donkey. Why do these bandits have a playbook? Right? But I guess because the protection order was off, he thought he was all good. He thought he can come there and assault them and just act a fool. They have the right, if they got a 911 call, you need to read your rights, girl. I know my rights. I do know also if somebody calls the police on me and they're investigating what's going on, then I do have to cooperate, right? Especially if somebody's accusing me of violating protection order or hurting them. In order to detain someone, you need to reasonably articulate suspicion of a crime. Well, a 911 saying who he is, the car he's driving, and what he did is probable cause. Now, I didn't know that particular part because I wasn't paying attention at first. But yes, 911, definitely probable cause. So there is an actual investigation, yeah. Yes, it is. No, you don't have to cooperate. You actually do. And this is I'm going to watch some sovereign citizens. Actually, my whole next video is going to be dedicated to the stupidity behind sovereign citizens and how they get into interactions with the police. And let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, they end up in jail. You do have to cooperate, especially if a crime is accused of happening. If a crime, if he fits the description. Well, he fits the description. He matches the perp, all of that.
Okay.
He caused a disturbance in my house.
Yeah,
so guess what we did? We saw you leaving and we stopped you.
What's the disturbance?
We asked you for your ID.
What's the disturbance?
What is a disturbance?
Yeah.
Do I need to define it for you?
Yeah,
I'm not reciting law on the side of the road here. I'm telling you what.
Well, you're the one who has to stop me. You have to know your laws. You have to know your laws.
I know my laws.
Yeah, if you know laws, you have to explain it to me. What do you mean? You're the one who's detaining me. You're the one who's detaining me.
Right now you're detaining. You won't give ID. You didn't give your ID. I asked you 4 times.
Listen,
4 times.
Nobody can give you your ID for no reason. Nobody. No. Now we know the law. We know the law that you cannot talk to anybody just for no reason. Just because you're a police, you cannot do these things.
I didn't come out here for no reason.
Yes, you did.
I got called out here.
You came to me. No, you came to me for no reason.
I got called out here.
You didn't get called out here. You got called over there.
Oh, you didn't get called out here. You got called over there. So the dummy thinks because he doesn't have a protection order, he can go to the house, disturb the peace, and then take off. And because he's no longer on the property, they don't have a right to investigate him. Yes, they do. You should have never went there in the first place. He said, I'm out here. No, sir. If you were just in there acting a fool, even worse for you. You should have got away faster. Right? Unfortunately, the police caught up with you. Some detentions are unlawful, but that is adjudicated in court. Sorry, my phonics are off today. Yeah, Liam, but still, cops have the right to do that. He don't shut up. He is a nuthead. Yeah, he keeps talking and talking. You are in for a rude awakening. A call for suspicion is not enough for a DID. It's not suspicion. He was in their house acting a fool. So, yes, guys, please hit the like button. We got 392 people in here. If you guys could hit the like button for me, it's free. It helps my channel grow. Right, we got all these hundreds of thousands of views. In order for that to benefit my channel, you guys got to hit the like button a little bit more for me. So please do so, okay? Please. All right, and some of y'all wonder why you need to take out a loan to pay your fines. Some of them still owe the court. They were arrested years ago. Determined that you guys, again, if you guys want to waste money litigating stupid little traffic stops like this, then do it. Just because he's not where he committed the crime, he thinks it doesn't count. Yeah, he's really dumb. He's really dumb. The cops are within their rights. Yeah. it's almost breaking and entering. Technically, right, since the protection order is done, it's not breaking and entering, but he was disturbing the peace there, and they got into an altercation. So wasting your money to prevent something that needed to happen anyways, because they said that you did something, very dumb. Let's continue.
You go over there. And then you, by the way, you have my name and you have my address. If you need me, you can always come and get me.
Out what you did
right there. If there's something that did happen, you can always come and get me. If there is something that goes by the law, you come and get me. You don't come in the streets and
you don't cause a scene.
Right.
There is no.
Thank you much. Thank you much. It looks like Body Cam Breakdown says, check out our channel. We have some videos you might want to react to. Yes, I will. Thank you so much, Body Cam Breakdown.
Cause a scene. You guys are always saying cause a scene. What? Somebody walks in his house, cause a scene?
You disturb someone enough or they called 911. Simple as that.
Listen. You always say somebody disturb somebody, call 911. You say, what did he do? I'm in my house. How is it disturbing?
What'd you do in the house? You just walked in the house and said hi?
I just walked in the house and said, yes, hi. Everything is done. We're divorced. And everything is done. And the papers are done.
It was cordial. There's no shouting, nothing. You just walked in and said, hi, good morning.
No, you know what?
And you left? Is that what happened?
Yes. And guess what? And it's not. And my lawyer just forwarded it for me on my email. Wait, no. And I want to tell her, yes, we're done. All we got to do is left. One more thing is left. Just to let you know I'm good doing left. The house is my mother's. She's got to put, what do you call it? Kick her out. That's all. I came to tell her. Well, thanks for the divorce. You want a divorce? You got it. We're done. And she didn't get shit out of it. So the good luck. Now I told her there's only
nothing crazy.
Again, somebody earlier, a couple of minutes ago, you guys just said he has the right to remain silent. So why is he running his mouth right now? Right now, he's talking about the divorce. He's saying she don't got nothing in divorce. Yada, yada, yada. It's giving narc. It's giving narc because this has nothing to do with this situation right now.
No.
Then why are you?
You know why I'm pissed off? You want to know why? Because it's twice that happened with me over there. For the same reason you guys are doing. People, your police do not know how to deal with this true situation problems. Yeah. You guys automatically say, hey, you are just because they say something.
I know when a year and a half ago, you broke that officer's hand with your head.
You're still saying that, and it never happened. And it never happened. Look at it. By the way, he's a liar. You want to know why he's a liar? Because he never went to court. Why didn't he go to court? Because you want to know why? They locked. Why don't you just tell me? Why don't you just tell me? Why don't you just tell me why did you guys lock me up that day? That's what you really want to pay attention. You know, when you're a human being, pay attention why you're locking a person up for no reason. You know what? That makes, I know, for no reason, but there's, that's why people hate you guys.
And he just can't help but get all this out, because he's vomiting at the mouth. He's having diarrhea of the mouth right now. He's spilling all his guts. He's letting them know that he has animosity for his wife. He has animosity for the situation. He's talking about being divorced and happy. If you're divorced and happy, why even come back to the house and do all this? But the bandit, he just can't help himself. He's a big dummy. The definition of doing too much. He could have called her instead of going to her house and intimidating her. Yeah, very stupid. Very, very dumb. They could have peacefully arranged how to move forward if they're going to sell the house, whatever it is that they're going to do, right? Now that he's not barred from coming to the house. But he decides to show up there and start acting, letting his little ding-a-ling swing around the little tiny thing. Just ridiculous. He does have the freedom of speech, but you just said he has the right to remain silent. So why isn't he shutting his damn mouth? He thinks he's in the right. This is more proof that for the wife, right, that he was acting crazy. He's not going to sue and win nothing. Everybody thinks they can sue the state and win. I don't get it. Everybody thinks they can do it. You're not going to sue and win anything. They're going to call you dumb, tell you to go home. Okay, caught in 4K. This guy's a cornball. That's what it is. It is his house, obviously. But he was barred from going there because his wife lived there. Just ridiculous. To act out while his ex-wife and children are still. Yeah, it's not his right. It's their house. Yes, chosen one, it is. He talks about she didn't get nothing. She's obviously there lawfully, right? Or he would have had a problem, went there, try to snatch her up out the house, or call the police to evict her.
That's why people start hating you guys. That's why they because they look at you, you're not doing your job right. You just say, oh, he said he hit him. He hit him. Oh, did he hit him? Yeah, okay, let's lock him up. You know what? You're just doing anything you want to do. And you don't think people don't get mad at that? Do people forget about what you guys do? Now you know why the law, everybody's against the police? Because what they do, instead of doing things right, they say, wait a minute. If the guy, you don't see nothing on him, let him walk away. Better off for you, because you're going to put him in jail. He's going to get worse with you, or he's going to be bad with you, or he's not going to like you, or he's going to divorce you. Why?
His aura is giving abusive. Okay, his aura is giving abusive. How am I a copsucker because I'm telling you not to get into these stupid disputes? I think some of you guys want to go to jail. Leon, I truthfully think that some of you guys just want to go to jail, because otherwise it would be stupid not to give your ID. Like, what's the point? You're being pulled over. He's temporarily detained. He still could not be going to jail. But he didn't even want to give the driver's license. Now he wants to be lecturing them about his ex-wife. Yeah, exactly. I've sued Long Island Police Department for arresting me for failure to ID. Did you get a bunch of money? I think probably not. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be on my chat right now. You'd probably be on a jet ski or something. Yeah, every interaction. And it's clear because look at what he's talking about. If they have no probable cause, you do not have to give your license or ID. I think as an attorney, maybe you're not necessarily the best person to give us that information, right? You want people to hire you to get off on these cases when they could just give their ID and get to going if they didn't do nothing, right? Niji, the indigenous people of America who are misclassified are Black. Orlando, exit, please. Exit the chat, okay? Unless you're here to watch body cam footage, I don't want this.
Why escalate the situation? Why escalate the situation when you can make it better? You guys can make it better in the streets because you're here to serve and protect. That's right. I don't see you guys protect. I see you guys
protecting that house right now from you.
I'm sorry, you're not protecting nobody.
We're protecting
Listen,
from you.
if you were protecting a house, you're not following a guy that's walking away, not the guy that's coming in. I'm not. If you're protecting them, you see me a cat. I'm moving away. So I'm just letting you know. When people move away, you're supposed to say, "Oh, the guy's moving away. He's not attacking." So pay attention what you do with your jobs. You guys got to pay attention more of your job, of what you're doing in life. Because that's why the people all in the streets say the police. Why? Because of what they do. You guys are there to hurt. Does not serve and protect your.
Oh, so they're not protecting your wife from your violent, degenerate ass. That's not why you had a protection order for 2 years. Okay. He may not have to, but he could avoid issues by simply giving his ID. Not his dumb butt is detained in handcuffs. Exactly. He seems really unhinged. Yeah, he seems unhinged, and he seems very angry at his wife. He's over here like having weird scenarios in his own head about what she should have did. Bug says always film the popo. Sometimes I don't think it's worth it. If we are not protecting citizens' rights, they will start pushing it to the point of the people not being able to citizens our government. Double D, I'm going to block you because some of y'all just coming here. It would be weird. All right. So I think you're going besides the point. And again, you're an attorney. It's your job to sell a fight. All right.
You're there not to protect nobody. You're there to give people tickets and hurt people. And that's why I'm just telling you. You look at it in life. Look at everybody in life. What do they say about police? Nobody respects them. Why? They're no good. Police supposed to be better than what they are. I'm just telling you. Listen, I'm not a kid. I'm old. I'm 55. I'm just telling you. I'm 55 years old. I know about life more than you do. Okay, I've been around. That's for you to tell. That's why I told you. You have no right to stop me. You don't. I'm out of the house. I didn't hit nobody. I didn't touch nobody. I don't have a concealed. I don't have nothing. And I told you, you have no right to ask me for my ID because I don't want to give you my ID. Not that I can't pull it out and give it to you because you have no right.
That's where you're wrong.
Yeah, and I still told you I want to, what do you call it? That's why I told you, give me a sergeant. I'll give him the ID, not you. The sergeant. Yeah,
it's
not.
It's not McDonald's.
Y'all are on his cheap suit. Yeah, he likes to. He's very argumentative. He has that nature to him where he's just like naturally wanting to rehash every goddamn thing on his mind at the moment. He's just. And it's a cheap suit, you can tell because of the way it's hugging his body, like it's folding unnaturally and things like that. Very cheap suit. You guys are funny though. Cop does have a right to see your identification. He does. I just got here. Did he actually commit a crime? With the information they had, they were trying to investigate if he was. Now, he had a protection order for 2 years that was lifted that day. I think he's a bully too. You're right, Vic. I think he's a bully. I think he's been bullying his family their whole marriage. So
okay, it's not a job. Okay, you guys say that. Okay, see, but the law, like you said, I don't know the law.
There's no.
Okay. You said I don't know the law.
There's no law. The supervisor has to come out.
You can let go of me because I'm already. My hand is already hurting me kind of out of it. I think you can let go of me. Don't worry. I'm gonna run with my cuffs.
I like where I'm at. Thank you.
Huh?
I like where I'm at right now.
I know, but take it like you're over my head. I'm just telling you, like, you're already tight. Well,
I'm gonna hold on to your arm.
Well, I want to relax my arm. I'm trying to tell you. I need to relax, man. I'm serious. I'm not to be ignorant. I'm telling you.
I'm keeping my arm here.
Well, the police let him know during this traffic stop that the 911 call was made and he left the apartment after he went there and was fussing. Now, a protection order was dropped recently, right? So 2 years, he was barred from being in his house. Today, supposedly, which he had the order in his hand, was the day that he can go home. He went home and was fussing with them. Now, they tried to stop him to investigate what was going on, and he refused to give ID, so now he's detained. I know we have rights, though. I know we have rights. I just think you guys purposefully complicate things. Like the police has the right to ask you what you're doing, right? If you're involved in something, if they're stopping you because they believe that you're involved in an altercation and you're fleeing the scene, then they absolutely have the right to ask for your ID. So I think we're getting besides ourselves trying to prove a point. But if you knew your rights, you would know that it is your right to not say anything incriminating. But you still should cooperate with an investigation because you're not going to do anything good for yourself, especially if you have an ID and you're just choosing not to. Yeah, they're fussing with him. Like he's fussing with everybody. And you have a right not to answer or give them anything. Again, you're just going to be at that point impeding an investigation, especially if there's like witnesses that you were just at a house. They have your vehicle, license plate. They've identified you to the T, and now you don't want to identify yourself. Like you're just calling more trouble to yourself. If they don't get what they want, they ratchet up the aggression, start yelling, and threaten people physically. Yeah, he didn't break the protection order, but his ex-wife called 911 because he was acting out. I promise you, 2 years of not being there, he went there that day to act out. He wanted to show his ass a little bit. Okay, so here's my thing, right? Because I have a difference of an opinion doesn't make me immature, right? If you're just came from your wife's house that you guys shared as a married couple, she called the police, said that you attacked her, and the police catch you fleeing the scene, they do have the right to ask you for a driver's license. They have the right to inquire about your protection order, and they have the right to investigate if you have actually, in fact, committed a crime at this scene where they called 911. So how am I immature? How do I not know anything about the law? I think the problem is so many of you guys are so woke that you're asleep, right? You've woke yourself so far back into sleepiness. Okay, you guys don't know a goddamn thing that you're talking about. That's why you end up in jail. That's why you end up on these body cam footage. And that's just the problem that we're having today. Too many people fussing for no goddamn reason. Next, he'll ask for their badge number. Right, and notice, the police still told them, you're being temporarily detained. You're not going to jail just based off of this particular interaction, dumbass. He doesn't even know the difference between being detained and going to jail. They're telling you you're being detained because you're impeding our investigation. So if somebody accuses you, Leon, of shooting into an apartment, right, and then fleeing the scene, they say, this is the license plate, this is the car, he just did it. They absolutely have a right to pull your little raggedy behind over, So I don't know. You guys are going to continue to end up in jail. We're going to continue to have body cam footage because everybody thinks they know what their rights are, and they really don't. You know, Kevin, but there's a place for both in the conversation. There are tyrannical police officers, and there are people who just are doing too much. We've seen that. All the body cam footage that we've been seeing, we've seen that. So I'm not sitting here trying to say that cops don't ever act up, but like y'all be making problems where there is none. Y'all make problems when there is none. And let's not forget, this is a traffic stop that's related to a 911 call about a domestic dispute. You guys are telling me I don't know the law. You don't know the law. That's why y'all keep ending up hemmed up. Okay, get mad at me all you want. That's why you guys continue hemmed up. That's why we got so much body cam footage, because everybody thinks they know their laws. Yeah, no, Brian, I'm going to look that up. I've been looking all of them up. I might have sounded a little sarcastic when I answered you. Yes, there are bad officers. Keep your mouth shut. Let the camera speak to the judge. Exactly. He said ghetto people don't know how to de-escalate. See, with all this like anti-police talk, you guys start calling over some of these Reddit moderators to come to the channel and start making like racial jokes and stuff like that. So let's chill out tonight, okay? Today, I mean.
Yeah, you got the cuffs on me, man.
I feel safer here with my hand on you.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna go nowhere. What the heck is wrong with you, man? I don't get your point. And where's my wallet? He took my wallet too? Where's my wallet? Where's my whole wallet and my money and everything? He took everything?
I didn't take it.
Oh, you didn't take it? And who took my information?
I think they're coming back, so don't you worry.
I'm with you. That's ignorant for somebody that. By the way, every time you guys lock me up 3 times, it's for the same
You've been
reason.
locked up 3 times?
Yeah. Wait. 3 times for the same reason.
This is my first time meeting you.
Listen. Oh, you didn't.
Detained for fussing. Y'all are funny. I don't need to help you to help with the line cops. Well, so if somebody accuses you of a crime, you're not necessarily helping the cops by cooperating with the investigation, but they do have a right to question you. So just like they can call you to the police station and say, we're temporarily detaining you for questioning and then let you go. But you guys don't know that. You guys don't even know the definition of some of these words that you're using. Do you have a background in law enforcement? Because you are absolutely correct. I have a degree in criminal justice. Now, I've been said I'm not an expert just because I have a degree in criminal justice, but I paid attention. All right. And I particularly paid attention in policing. I asked questions, all of that. All right. So let's continue.
You didn't even hear when he said I broke his arm when he locked me up.
I know that. That's documented and recorded.
And listen.
So you broke his hand.
No, I didn't.
That's a
no,
fact.
that's what you and him are saying. By the way, why didn't he go to court for it?
Because he's in the hospital.
Oh, he's in the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get the point. How can he say I hurt him? When he's the one who hurt me, you guys are locking me up. You guys are hurting me. I'm just not understanding the point.
That's okay. I
just don't understand the point, though. What is there that you're going to try to pin on me or put on me for no reason? For no reason. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Definition of fussing. He was threatening. He was, I don't know if he actually put his hands on somebody, but he was threatening and screaming, acting aggressive. Right? That's the context of the word fussing right now, Miller. And it shows, thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate that. Monica says, if this is how combative he is while handcuffed and speaking to law enforcement, just imagine what his wife endured. Yeah, that's why she got a protection order to be in place for 2 years. That's a long time, right? Because they do tend to be temporary. Unless there's a further charge investigation, it's not gonna last forever. Yes, he's fussing, guys. He's fussing. I'm guessing angry misogynist. Yeah, absolutely. And he still has the right to remain silent, right? He has the right to remain silent in his interaction with the police. Notice he's not using that. He's not utilizing that right. He's utilizing his First Amendment right, of freedom of speech. So don't be mad at the police officers.
Twice you guys locked me up for no reason for doing the same shit.
That was 3 times.
This is the third time. You forgot this is the third time?
Oh, you're counting this one.
I'm counting this
Right,
one for you.
now,
the way you're.
I'll clarify for you right now. You're not under arrest at the moment. You're detained.
I'm with you. No. I'm saying you're doing the same thing you did 2 times. This is the third time.
Hold on. I want us to take a look at this because I do think some people are a little slow. Okay, I want us to look at all the differences. Aggravated assault is a serious crime that involves an unlawful attack on another person with the intent to cause severe bodily injury. It is more serious than simple assault, but less serious than attempted red rum. Okay, now I'm going to say this. I don't think that aggravated assault applies here. I do think maybe there's some harassment, right? We might see harassment, threatening, terroristic threats, things like that, not necessarily aggravated assault. I don't know that per se just off of what they've said. He could have put hands on her. I don't know that much. I don't think they got that far. Right, but I don't know that applies here in this case per se. I also think they would have been being a little bit, oh, okay, the words aren't clear. My bad. I don't know what it is with vertical and sharing like a page. It doesn't work. It's more for videos, it seems like. I don't know if it would be. I think battery falls somewhere in that type of interaction, though, Brantley. I'll tell you this. I think it depends. Calling us slow is not helping your case, bootlicking lawyer. I'm not. What? He can't help himself. He's a narcissist. He actually believes he's completely in the right. He's truly baffled that the cops don't get it. Yeah, the cops don't care. Right? The cops don't care about anything he's saying. Right? They care about the fact that they believe he has a protection order against him. They just called 911 saying he was there threatening, acting a fool. There is, I forget which one it is. I believe it's battery. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see here. Battery. I think it's aggravated battery. Let me make sure. Okay, so here, this is what I think. All right, so I'm going to read it because you guys obviously can't see it. Yeah, it's battery, because when I was reading the aggravated assault definition, it came to my head. So battery, criminal battery is the intentional act of force against another person resulting in harmful or offensive contact. Battery is often charged in conjunction with assault, which is the threat of harm. Battery is a criminal offense that requires the following elements to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. The defendant intentionally applied force to another person. The contact was harmful or offensive. The victim did not consent to the contact. Now, this can also happen if somebody shoves somebody, yelling in their face, all of that. So I don't really know if, again, I don't know the extent. I'm going to say this. I don't know the extent that battery. So William, I told you I'm not an expert, right? I'm not an expert on the law. The only person that's an expert on the law is someone with a Juris Doctorate, a law degree. I am not that. But what I can tell you, right? Each state defines things differently. Battery sometimes can be described as like shoving, shouting in somebody's face, like certain interactions like that. They will bump those type of interactions into a battery charge. So it really depends on your state. If he's in there acting violent, like just throwing stuff, or let's say he throws a chair, that's considered a violent and offensive act. Even if it doesn't actually hit her, right? That's still a violent act. So I think the degree that it applies in each case depends. Now, they called 911, so they still really don't have a whole idea of what happened there. So I think, again, they're in their rights to question him. And all of these all of these different definitions have a range of which somebody will decide, hey, this is battery. Now, if he went to their house and was throwing chairs, shoving people, slamming doors and stuff like that, they can absolutely charge him for battery. He waited 2 years, and on the day the protection order expired, he took his ass over to the house. Yeah, he don't care. I finished school, actually. Hold on, guys. I got something. Oh Lord, guys, I did knocked out my thing over there trying to be spicy. Lord, guys. Sorry. I knocked out my internet adapter trying to be spicy. Okay, sorry guys. Let me I'm just gonna go ahead and share the screen and get back to this. Okay. Again, somebody with a criminal justice degree is not an expert in the law, which I never claimed to be. Right? I never claimed to be an expert in the law, but I do know the law for the most part. Vic Morrison said, bye. Many folks need things spoon-fed to them via the dictionary, or they get argumentative about definitions. Okay, I'm going to just play the video. Y'all are messing with my energy today. It's about to be a new year. Y'all are not going to upset me.
You always switch you whenever you want to switch. I'm just telling you, you guys are doing the same thing you're doing all the time. Okay. And it's not, you guys got to learn better how to do your jobs. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And he wants to be ignorant to say he hurt his head and bullshit. That means, you know what? He shouldn't be on a force if he doesn't know how to deal with people.
Yeah, it's going to be 20, 30, 30.
First of all, he said, I hurt him by me hurting myself. You heard what he said, by the way.
Well, why were you hitting your head off of that window?
Which one?
I guess you're in the back of a squad car banging your head off the window.
Well, how do you know that?
That's what he said.
Okay, what is it to him? Wait, if I'm doing that, what is it to him?
That's how well, when you're in custody, you can't hurt yourself. You got to stop him from hurting himself.
And what's the reason why somebody wants to hurt himself or hitting himself? What's the reason?
You tell me.
No,
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't hurt myself.
No. When you're getting arrested for no reason, what do you...
This man is unhinged. He just said, what reason would somebody hurt themselves, right? If you're getting arrested for no reason. He's literally blaming everybody else for his own behavior. This is narc. This is a pure narc. Whoever said that, I believe it was Monica who said it earlier. Pure narc right here. He's a pure narc.
What are you thinking? Well, I'm asking you, what do you think? When you get arrested for no reason, somebody's there.
I don't know. I've never arrested someone for no reason before.
No, when you get arrested. I'm not saying you're arrested.
I've never been arrested.
Never been arrested?
Nope.
You know what? You're an angel. By the way, you're an angel when you're born. Well, just to let you know that.
Thank you.
I want to teach you religion too. There is no angel. Listen,
I'm an atheist.
I'm just saying, but God even said, there is never gonna ever be anybody that's not gonna make a mistake. Just to let you know.
Thank you.
So only angels is the one that got angels that you don't see that God created.
You and her have a court case going on or something?
No, it's been done for 2 years. And today the judge signed off. I can go to the house. I can do whatever I want. So then now I want to pull something out.
No, the judge did not say you can do whatever you want. Okay? He unbarred you from the property. He didn't say you can do whatever you want. This is the problem right here. This is the problem. He did not say you can go over there and start fussing with her just because you don't no longer have a protection order. Do you want her to get another one? Yeah, he wants to be able to speak and no one else speaks at all. It's just his opinion. He's super slimy. Super slimy. He could easily do harm. Absolutely. Imagine if the police didn't show up in time. That he most likely clinical, probably comorbid with a personality disorder. Wow. I can see that. Notice how he's going on and on and on. Like he's literally just talking. He's telling them all the details of their marriage, how sad he was when he got arrested, and it made him, bang his head on the squad car, I believe he does have a personality disorder. That's why every time someone tries to interact with him, he acts a fool like this.
Another thing on me that's not good, but I still like to see a sergeant so I can stop this from doing this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be coming to the house every day. Just to let you guys know that I'm allowed to. That's all. I'm allowed to come to the house.
Okay. All right.
So we're about an hour and 21 minutes in. We have 200 people in the chat. We only got 50 likes. Can you guys please try to get me to 100 likes, please? I would love and appreciate that. That would help my channel. Every video that I have thousands of views on them, I need the likes too, okay? Hit the like button for me, okay? What is the origin of the caller traffic stop? So there was a 911 call placed from the residence. They said he just came there. He was acting a fool. And they also said that he just fled in the Mercedes. They gave the license plate number. They said who it was. All right. So they happened to catch him on his way leaving the property. And this was how he responded. Now, he claims that the protection order was up today. All he had to do was give them a driver's license. They would look it up and see that it's cleared because they do clear those things up the same day. And he would have been free to go. He would have been free to go at that point. Or not necessarily free to go, but they would ask him what happened at that house. What did you say to them? What are you doing? Was there an altercation? But he decided to make himself an enemy of the police right away because of his prior interactions. They said definitely psychotic traits. I don't know if I can diagnose that here, but maybe. Worked in psych for 49 years. Who the F cares? He'll be free to go regardless. You're welcome. All right, let's continue.
All right, so I have to inform you right now, you are under arrest.
Why?
Okay?
Okay, wait.
Come over here.
Okay, listen to me, guys. My car. Hey, listen, you can't do that to me.
Leave your car.
I need to talk. Listen.
Sergeant will be at the station. You want to talk to him?
Listen, guys. Why are you locking me? Listen to me, guys. My car.
All right. So I have to inform you right now, you are under arrest.
Why?
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
Come over here.
Okay. Listen to me, guys. My car. Hey, listen. You can't do that to me.
Leave your car.
I need to talk. Listen.
Sergeant will be at the station. You want to talk to him?
Listen, guys. Why are you locking me up for no reason? Just walk in the house and leave. I can't walk in the house and leave.
There's an order of protection.
No, there's not. Look at my. Listen, I got my phone on my phone.
Stand by.
I got on my phone. Listen to me. On my phone, there's an order.
Wait, so they're arresting him? So that means the order of protection wasn't up then. Maybe he misinterpreted. Did he have an attorney? The cheap suit is giving he probably did have an attorney, believe it or not.
On my phone. I'm telling you guys. On my phone.
Just stand by for a few minutes. We're trying to finalize things here.
On my phone, you got the judge signed on my, what do you call it? Email.
Finalize things. Finalizing things.
You guys, I'm just telling you. You see how you want to just lock me up because you said that's done? Yeah, I just told you. I told you on my phone, you're clear. I got nothing on me, and I'm allowed to go to the house. The lawyer told me today. I just walked in the house, and she's telling me to get. I told her everything I just told you. She started snapping. She told her daughter to call the police. Did I do anything? Nothing. So I'm gonna get locked up just to come in the house and leave, and I'm allowed to.
Do you have a copy of this order?
Huh?
Do you have a copy?
I told you it's on my email, on my phone.
Trying to give you a paper copy?
He just sent it to me. The lawyer sent it to me today. Right now, if you look at on my phone, look at my phone.
You're coming from the courthouse?
No,
okay.
He sent it to me. The court was 2 days ago. Divorce is final.
So it's a divorce court.
Divorce court is final, and all the stuff on you is off. What do you call it? The protection order is off. And here's the paper. The judge signed it. It's on my phone. I want to show it to you. It's on my email. That's what I'm telling you. That's why she snapped because why am I?
Where's your phone at? It's in your car?
It's in the car. I'm trying to tell you. 1991. Up, right there. Yeah, the blue one. Yeah, there you go. The judge signed off. I'm just telling you guys. That's why everything snapped because of the judge told the what do you call it? Told me I could get out. Why do you think I told you I'm pissed off at you guys? Because every time I just walk in the house, I get locked up for no reason. That's what hurts me. It's killing me. Twice I got locked up for the same reason. I didn't touch nobody. And they're just.
Well, what helps is talking to us. It's not being so defensive.
You
know. So I don't know if anyone has his real information. I know a lot of times they will, but it depends on the case. I think they might show this at the end though. So let's see. Yeah, the end will show his charges and all that. So let's get into it.
I don't know why. You don't know how frustration I am from her.
I'm investigating something. I need your ID to start. And if you sit there and you start being no, you're not getting this now.
Because
now you're making her move.
Because she's pissing me off. Twice locked me up, and I went to court, and it took me 2 years to finish everything. And guess what? I'm even clear from anything for protection order, and it never happened. On top of it, the judge signed it. It never. I can even hear it concealing all that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Did you read it?
I did.
I'm telling you. That's why I walked in today, and I haven't been in the house in 2 years. I didn't come here to shoot or kill anybody. I came in the house to tell her, I'm done with you. We're divorced. Please get the hell out of my mother's house. And I walked out. My daughter, she said, hey, your father's here? Yeah, I told her, they're not even my kids. I don't even want my kids because they put up a thing.
Yeah, so obviously it didn't go through in their system yet. So he popped there before the judge even had a chance to finish signing the protection order. I think it just shows how petty and manipulative he is, okay? Because if he's ready to run there that quickly and it hasn't even really gone through, right, he could have sent a text like, hi, B, I'm coming back to my house. Women, search who you date. Some people have the ability to, some people don't. That's not how it works, sir. Yeah, he thinks that he can just pop right back there. I didn't touch anybody, using a double negative. He's not educated and maybe from a lower social. Yeah, but he probably is a worker. You know, he might be a construction worker who worked 40 years. So he bought that house and everything. But these men really do be having a chip on their shoulder, you know? Well, he should have kept his hands to himself, right? Once you marry somebody and build a life with them, the court isn't just going to kick them out because now you're done with them. This is what people don't understand. So once that date is over with, it's over with. I know this ain't a part of the case, but was his vehicular assault? No. He was leaving the scene of what they believe something was going on, breaking the protection order.
Protection order, and by the way, it bridged you twice protection order. The third time they told her you can't do that. He's not doing nothing. She went to downtown, took all the kids, said that I'm a bad guy.
Johnny, unfortunately, I have experience with this. The judge does have to sign something, and they will send it over after that point. They have to update everybody because as far as the police have known for the last 2 years is that there was a protection order. And they checked their system, it was still active. So to them, lawfully, they're doing their job. You're not supposed to be there. Everything hasn't reflected over yet. I will never understand why people talk themselves into covers. You have the right to shut the F up. Talking will almost never help you. Yeah, almost never. 9 times out of 10, it won't. Even if you're innocent. That's the messed up part. Literally dealt with the same ish. No judge resigns anything. Well, again, you're speaking for your personal experience. And I'm going to be fair and say my experience is anecdotal as well. But in my experience, it did have to be signed because there was a protection order that was active. He's good with the paper email comedy. Once it's signed, it's active. Yeah. So if he had that, then I guess so. But I don't know. They made their choice. I asked his surname because it could have cultural relevance as it pertains to domestic violence and cultural norms. Yeah, it could. I don't know. They're gonna say his name at the end though. It's almost done. So let's get to that part so they can say what charges he got too.
Guys, to put him in the picture.
Complaints are signed.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Well, I guess you damaged stuff inside the house. So,
I didn't touch nothing.
Hey, that's what she's saying. Okay.
But come on.
So
I just told you everything I did. Listen to me. Listen. Everything I did. There's not one thing damaged, and everything. The house was clean, and the door was open too. Just to let you know, when I walked in, the door was open. I walked in, and I came to tell her what I just told
listen,
you.
I haven't talked to her, so I don't know what's going on.
partner's over there. He talked to her. She's alleging that you broke stuff inside the house. Okay.
Come on, you know I didn't break nothing.
Look, there's that battery. There's that battery. There's the battery, right? Using force against another person, resulting in harmful or offensive contact, coming into the house, breaking stuff, shouting, all of that, right? This will fall into a battery. I'm not sure what is actually going to come to be. We'll see at the end. But yeah, court is a bank. He's just talking himself in circles. Yeah. And he's also not stopping himself from having to pay the court more. You know, no, she's lying because she doesn't want to be kicked out. He can't just kick her out. That's the problem that you guys aren't understanding. He can't just evict her. There's a process to that.
Too also. I didn't break nothing. I didn't touch nothing. By the way, oh yeah, I got everything recorded. By the way, when I walked in, I walked out. Everything is recorded.
Okay, well
it's on the phone.
That's good for your defense then,
okay,
right?
It's on the phone. But I'm just saying. But okay, if I didn't touch nobody and do anything, why would you tell me I didn't touch nothing and nothing is broken?
Okay, well, she signed complaints, so unfortunately, you're going to have to go in, okay?
Why do I have to go in for no reason? Come on, now you know why I'm mad? Because I didn't do nothing. I just told you everything that happened. And you couldn't get me on what is it? I didn't do nothing, though. And you're really going to lock me up for no reason? I need the glasses. I can't see. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing on me. Hey, you just got double check.
And they often do. That's why he said, you know, the order is up. I can do whatever I want. No, you can't. You can go in your property now. But you can't just go there and start breaking stuff and slamming doors and all. He can't just do that per se. Now, learn banking. You are sovereign because you were born here. Study champ. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. He may feel entitled to, and that is his wife, he may see as his property. Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely feels like, you know, hey, this is my house. This is my wife. The judge said I can go back. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, anything you say can and will be used against you. Exactly. Yet you're here, Jimmy. You know, I don't get it. I don't get why you guys resist. What he did ain't the same thing as just showing up once the PPO is over. Yeah.
Oh, just show me I'm checking.
Is there anything in your car you need to come with? We'll bring your wallet. We'll bring your cell phone.
Well, how am I going to roll the window up and leave the car here?
Well, take the key. We'll roll it up. You're legally parked. The keys go with you.
But why are you locking me up for no reason? I just told you nothing happened to me. And why she's going to lock me up now?
I'm not inside there talking. Apparently, you broke something.
You just said you broke.
She signed complaints.
Wait. Hey, listen. You cannot lock me up for no reason. You're telling me one story. I'll tell you shit. I thought she came out with me at the knife. How are you locking me up for no reason now?
Okay, come on.
For no reason?
It's not for no reason. She signed a complaint.
Okay, can I ask you something? She signed a complaint. I got nothing to do with her. I didn't do nothing wrong. Why am I good? The one I signed a complaint against her right now, lock her up.
Also, there's got to be evidence that you broke something in there.
Okay, listen to me. Did you see anything broken in there? You're locking me up.
You're making this take longer than it should be.
I'm not saying nothing about that, but I'm with you. I'm agreeing with you. But I want to ask you something. Why? Okay, first of all,
I have not talked to her, so I do not know.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. You didn't talk to her, you don't know. But why are you locking me up for no reason? I'm not trying.
The officer who's handling this.
Okay. How am I going to talk to my lawyer? I don't have his number. It's on
your cell phone, right?
Where is it? I don't have it. No.
Your cell phone's going with you. In the station, you can make a phone call off your cell phone.
Okay. And but I'm going to get locked up and I got to stay in jail to go to court tomorrow?
Go in the car. The arresting officer is going to talk to the station. I don't have both sides of the story.
I'm with you, but I didn't do nothing. Come on, man. You don't have both sides, but you don't.
I just explained to you. I'm not the arresting officer.
But you cannot arrest me for no reason. But
that's not my call.
But every time I go to my house, I'm going to get arrested. That's bullshit too. Every time I get arrested, you see what I'm trying to do?
Well, at that point, she filed a complaint. So we're going to see what the charges are right now. A few of you are saying that, you know, they have evidence that he can be there lawfully. Now, if he went there and he's breaking stuff and stuff like that, then no, he's still not there lawfully. They also told him that she's filing a complaint again, so they can arrest him for that.
Get up the cuffs, please. Lift up this side. Lift up this side.
Baha was.
So his last name is Baha. Okay, he was charged with violating an order of protection and resisting obstruction of a correctional officer. Interesting. Maybe there wasn't enough evidence for the violence that she said. Officers can be sued. Filing a false report. I don't know if there was a false report again. Muslim, yeah, I think so. I think from one of those Arabic countries. That's what it looks like.
Charged with a misdemeanor for violating an order of protection and resisting, obstructing an officer.
I kind of want more information, like, was the protection order actually expired? Was he just full of shit? Was there another court date for it to be expired? I don't know. That one ended a little weird for me. Okay, so we're all done with that now. You guys can stop having your little having your little meltdowns about this. All right, so the next one's actually a story from Instagram that I'm about to play for you guys. And this is about a quadriplegic interaction with the police. Hold on. Let me share the screen. Present. They gave him a slap on the wrist. Yeah, because it's a misdemeanor at that point. But I guess he did violate the protection order. I don't know what actually ended up happening with that, but here. All right, so this person in the wheelchair, let me just refresh it so you guys can get the beginning.
Man accused of ramming officers with his motorized wheelchair. He's a recording artist who lives in Southwest Miami-Dade.
Also known as El Valiente, his stage name when he's performing music. Police say it's battery. That quadriplegic man says that's not the case. And now we see the video.
Hey, chill.
I just hit you again. What the you do about it?
For the first time, we are seeing body camera video when Miami-Dade police say they were assaulted by a quadriplegic man. A case so unusual, even the judge at first appearance seemed surprised.
I have truly never seen a case like
According to the report, Amasa and his mother, seen here in red, were involved in an argument. But when mom is put in handcuffs, this happens.
Nah, bro, don't fucking do that.
Brian,
Nah,
hey,
man.
stop hitting me with the
No,
chair,
man,
Brian.
stop doing
That's a
that.
battery on a
You
wheel.
just said.
When we interviewed Amasa back then, he told us this.
They claimed that I hit them with my wheelchair.
Did you?
I absolutely did not.
Hold on, let me put it on YouTube because y'all just heard him pretty much admit to, like, on the video, he was like, I just hit you. What you gonna do about it? Let me see if I can find Charlie on YouTube because that video on Instagram is just too small. So he rammed them with his oh damn. Charlie. Oh, that's the wrong one.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spit like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
Amasa also told us he felt humiliated during his arrest.
Are you laughing at me, bro?
Because he was separated from his motorized wheelchair, which he says was damaged when it was put on a flatbed.
Hold on. All right, guys. Sorry. He definitely spit on him on purpose, you know. He is crazy. Spitting is considered assault. Yeah, that's because that's disgusting. Oh, okay, here we go. Disabled rapper gets his wheelchair towed. That's what he was really mad about. All right, because that IG video was so small that pissed me off. All right, let me put this for you guys here. So he's a rapper, you know, big tough guy or whatever, in a wheelchair, and this was his interaction with the police. All right, let's go.
Hey, chill.
I just hit you again. What the you do about it?
For the first time, we are seeing body camera video when Miami-Dade police say they were assaulted by a quadriplegic man. A case so unusual, even the judge at first appearance seemed surprised.
I have truly never seen a case like this.
It happened May 1st. Police were called to the Southwest Miami-Dade home of Brian Amasa, also known as El Valiente, his stage name.
I'm gonna be good. Let me just
when he's performing music. According to the report, Amasa and his mother, seen here in red, were involved in an argument. But when mom is put in handcuffs, this happens.
Nah, bro, don't fucking do that.
Brian,
Nah,
hey,
man.
stop hitting me with the
No,
chair,
man,
Brian.
stop doing
That's a
that.
battery on a
You
wheel.
just said
When we interviewed Amasta back then, he told us this.
They claimed that I hit them with my wheelchair.
Did you?
I absolutely did not.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spat like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
bro.
Amasta also told us he felt humiliated during his arrest.
Now they just caught his ass in 4K. You know what gets me? I'm not trying to. Some of these disabled people, they literally know that people will just naturally feel bad for them, and they will do messed up stuff like this. He had the nerve to say he had acid reflux. Like, we didn't just watch him buck up to the police officer. Let's watch that spit again. Hold on.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spat like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
Bro.
Amasta also told us he felt humiliated during his arrest.
Laughing at me, bro?
Because he was separated from his motorized wheelchair, which he says was damaged when it was put on a flatbed. You see one officer appearing to text someone, Joe.
Now, why did they tow his... Why did they tow his wheelchair? And he's gonna say he was humiliated. You weren't even out of the wheelchair yet, buddy. The fact that they really called a tow truck for that wheelchair is crazy.
Joking that they were going to put him on the tow truck.
Yeah, because
officers later seen inspecting their legs. Amasta charged with 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer. And we are told that corrections did not have a transport van to transport Amasta with his wheelchair, and that's why officers on scene called fire rescue to take him and called a tow truck to take the chair. We're told that.
And he's a little dummy. You know, he had the nerve to sit there and say, "Oh, I thought they were gonna take me on the flatbed." No, the hell you didn't. They were gonna pick you up by your little body and put you in the police car. But you know, the law applies to everyone. It doesn't matter if you're part of a protected group, right? That doesn't mean you can't be arrested for breaking the law. Right? The fact that he really spit at that officer and then had the nerve in the video to say, you know, that I got acid reflux. I got acid reflux. As soon as I heard the Dominican music playing, I'm sorry, it all makes sense. You guys are funny.
There's another hearing in this case scheduled right here for tomorrow. We're in Miami. I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.
First-hand video of the controversial arrest. Janine, thanks a lot.
So this was incredibly shocking for me to see. All right. So the next one we got here, okay. Nothing is worse than facing consequences due to big back activity. All right, so let's get into the next one. This person is fired from their job due to big back activity. Let's continue.
Based on what you had to say versus what I have to say. I'm on a fall policy. My evidence proves that what I saw was there. Okay? We have to know.
We'll just get it ready.
We don't play with the death. So our policy, you took your CBL when you started here. So it's not something that I can do anything about. But we are going to terminate your employment, okay? And we are going to prosecute. Okay. The other policy is confidentiality clause. I just want to let you know that what happened in here today and the witnesses in here today will not be speaking. Tell anybody. The person will know that you were terminated. If you know him, if you're supervisor. But we won't be telling her why or what. Okay. You have any questions for me? You have a discount card. You have an Army. Where do you have any other things that are here with you?
Do you have your purse? Oh, my purse is in the truck.
Okay, so is that a work phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need that back, and I'll need your badge too. Your discount card, it won't work once we put it into the system, so I'm just going to trust you to throw that away for me, okay? Cut it up and just go in the rest of it, okay? Do you have any other questions? Here's your information. Here's the video of everything that happened. Here's the statement.
If you guys are wondering, she was stealing egg rolls, corn dogs, other sauces and things, and just taking it home. Now, I don't know where they came from, but they have video.
And get ready. Dropping it. That's her statement. Okay. And lastly is training receipt for the amount missing in the actual receipt from the transaction, and all of those are in there.
Okay. All right, Miss Davis, do you got a good contact info for your mother?
I have someone come get. Yes, I have a contact.
Okay. What is it?
478-583-0867.
5830. Last four?
0867. 67, yes.
36 station. You were born when? She ain't gonna be a juvenile.
What?
She ain't gonna be juvenile or dispatch.
Oh, no.
Can you add Davis to Wanda, date of birth 9/15/1989?
So let me just say this. These Walmart employees are diabolical for recording her doing it over a 2-month period and then arresting her. You know, and she was doing the skip scanning. She was doing the skip scanning. So probably quite a backstory here. Maybe how you get fired on your day off got me on tape stealing boxes. I don't know. It is kind of sad because she's just sitting there quietly, guys. She's just sitting there quietly.
All right, so tell me what happened.
To my knowledge, it was said that the sauces. I wasn't scanning the sauces. I don't know about anything else, but the only thing I know is the sauces.
Okay.
He said it was more, but I'm not sure.
Well, the thing is, cameras don't lie. That's the big problem. Is I'm still going to take your statement because we have to do that anyways. We have to take both statements. But then I also have to put in, based on witness statement and camera footage, so you did steal it. Okay. All right.
But is it any way I can see the cameras like later on?
If he's okay with,
Now, why she want to see the cameras?
I'm not going to show you. That's against policy for me to show video to you. But if you
I can. If you want to step away for a minute and with Miss Roberts or Miss Shannon, in the meantime, so I can review camera footage.
Okay.
Then I'll give you that satisfaction. I'll give you that chance.
Okay.
All right. How much was it?
It was $29.59. So,
And you know, there's a sadness to her. You know, $29. He did all of this. You know, like that guy ain't shit. $29. But what's even more sad is going to jail and possibly not being able to care for your family because you stole $29 worth of egg rolls. You know, her face does say it all. It is kind of sad. Johnny, you should be Lala, Johnny is taking every opportunity to alley-oop on this poor lady. I'm not laughing at her for needing to steal food. But I just think, like, this is where you got to start to think, is this worth it? If you're already in a bad situation, you know what I mean? Like, if you're already in a tough situation, is it worth going to jail like this? You know what I mean? For $29? I don't know. Those same workers don't even receive a check from the Walton estate. You would have thought it was actually their own food which was stolen. It's crazy work. Yeah, Monica, because this is like sad. You know, because at first when I watched this, it implied that something was going to happen, but she really doesn't get upset. She just sits there so sad. You know, but it's sad that she stole all this stuff at work. I don't know. Yeah, go across town. I guess the audacity is stealing from the job like that you actually work at, you know. You know, the food bank is open. It's embarrassing, but it's there. Walmart should pay better. Walmart is not ever going to pay better, and people are still going to work there.
You know, I'm not even worried about
It's going to be I understand that's going to be a felony.
So there's the sauce.
$29.
Oh no.
Yeah, because
no. So there's the sauce, and it goes straight in the bag, never steam it. On this one, she does the same thing with these cheap easy bake oven things.
They will stand.
Could you be around in the area, Cottonwood Drive, Longwood Trail, Cottonwood Drive, Longwood Trail, reference 10133 coming from
This one, she scans one deli plate, but not the other one.
It's going to possibly be on Cottonwood.
This one, the video is a little shaky, but it's right here also. Same thing right here. And then we have a corn dog, and we have
And you know what gets me is that it's all spread out. And she's about to get felony charges for that. They let her watch.
egg roll, like 3 or 4 sauces. It's just repeated over and over. It's the same thing. Like I said, it wasn't even really a big, giant deal. I was just trying to get honesty, and I couldn't get it. So I'm going by policy with Walmart, and that's my job, because if I don't, nobody's going to wake up in the morning and pay my bills. So I'm not going to break policy for anybody.
And you know, I'd be feeling like people be like, oh, if I can survive on this broke, you know, salary, then you shouldn't just get to steal too. And that's probably why I think he did it more so from integrity. I don't even think it was the amount. You know, are people defending her? She should go to jail, period. No excuses for stealing. I don't know. I just feel bad for her. You know, I feel bad. Someone said personal vendetta, maybe. How is this a felony? I don't know, Johnny. It just seems so petty, you know? I don't know.
It's not personal. It's just a job. Right. But I've got to do my job.
Am I stepping out with Miss Shannon? All right. So, how many things was not scanned?
I've got.
But this is a total of 29?
Total of 29.
Okay.
Chicken egg roll, 1 time. Sauce, 1 time. 2 easy bake oven accessories one time, hot food plate one time.
Oh,
another sauce.
wait. So let me say this though: robbing your job repeatedly over a long period of time shows entitlement. You know, and she probably kept doing it because she didn't get caught. You know, that's pretty much what it seems like. Because he has multiple videos. And at that point, she's just doing a little too much. Good morning, peace of my mind. Doesn't mean you can steal, though. You definitely can't steal. So this is where I'll give him a leg, right? She's stealing easy bake items. She's stealing sauces, egg rolls, hot plates. She's doing too much.
Another sauce, a corn dog. So a total of.
And these were all in the same day?
No. Total of 8 times and all on different days.
Okay.
And I mean, in my professional experience, it starts off small.
Oh yeah.
And over time, they get more and more bold because they're getting away.
Okay, I can't defend her now. She was stealing hot plates, easy bake ovens, sauces, chicken egg rolls, corn dog. This is exactly what I thought it was. This is big back activity. And she was doing it at her job. Okay. He said it starts small, but I got all this over 2 months. She was doing it all the time. This is entitlement. It's entitlement. This is entitlement at this point. They should have fired her the first time and be done with it. Well, I think the first time it would have been petty theft. I also think he did want to see how far she would go. Because they allowed it to continue. I don't know. I'm just asking. Well, she got my butt. Almost had me convinced. She almost...
This started off in November, and it's continued all the way through. And I haven't even checked the last week. I'm sure there's more in there. I'm not going to bother with it because our policy is anything over $25 we prosecute. If it was just sauce, I probably would have brought her in here and said, hey, you know, those have to be scanned. But she works in the deli. She makes the plates. She hands sauces to people. She knows it's merchandise. So she, of all people, know that those are not free.
Yeah, and I mean the fact that she was trying to
and then she
check
just
once and then not check the other.
Even after I told her what she did,
yeah,
she wouldn't be honest with me. Now, her statement says she knows she took the sauces. But then, you know, like she said, I don't know of anything else I did.
Well, camera footage is on that of all those 8 times.
Yeah, I've got footage of every one of them. And like I said, these you can see
8 times. See, this is where the entitlement starts to build, right? At one point, people might feel bad. Oh, she needs food. She needs to feed her kids. Now you're stealing items that are not food. And you did it progressively over a period of time at your job because you weren't getting caught. Eventually, it would have been something bigger that she didn't scan. He's right. You know, and I even felt bad for her at first because she looked so, like, helpless. I mean, she's a thief. She's a thief. Okay? You know, and I do think they would have given her food, but I think the fact that she just felt bold enough to steal, you know, they show upper management how good of a predator for the company, and then they want a promotion. Yep, the more he talks, the more she knew what she was doing. Still petty, though, but she ain't a victim. Yeah, she stole a bunch of things. She stole food. She stole easy bake items and things like that. She did a lot. That is underpaid person. That's hungry now. I haven't seen the whole thing, but that's not funny. I definitely don't think it's funny when people are hungry. I do think she's greedy, though. You know, I think she got in over her head. She stole one time, she got away with it, and she felt like, oh, let me keep doing it. You know, and she did it over 8 times at her job. So her manager knew her and saw it. You know, if she would have went somewhere else, they probably would have just arrested her the first time. You know what I mean? Or called the police the first time. But she just continued to do it. And the fact that she continued to do it and didn't care about the consequences, I do think they let it continue for a little too long. But again, she continued to do it.
But it's jumpy and blurry, and that's why I've recorded this one to go with it.
Because with the jumping and blurry,
and there she is right there.
There's definitely going to be prosecutors to where they're going to be like, how can you know? So,
but this footage will show also. So that was 2 4 in there. But it's on there. And then she just throws the sauce in.
So should you go back to it real quick? To the very beginning, to where she gets up. Because
we got 80 likes, guys, and I appreciate those 80 likes. If you guys can get me up to 100 plus likes, get me to 100 likes at least, guys, I would appreciate it. We've been here for 2 hours. We were watching all the footage today, all the jaw-dropping, crazy moments. And yes, for me, this was shocking. Okay, this one was shocking. It's contributing to negligence on management's part. If it was all food, I would have sympathy, but if it's not, so oh well. Yeah, the hot plate is not food, you know? The fact that she continues to deny and they are showing herself on camera is concerning. Yeah, she's entitled at this point. I think she feels like she should be able to steal because she's poor and she works at Walmart and her kids are hungry and she's hungry. And that's just not a reason to steal, you know? First time here, do you show these every day or specific days or times? I try to do daily when I can, but if not, it'll be like every other day. So there'll be like a day or two max in between streaming. I did just return back to my job at the school, so you guys will have me sort of be in the afternoon now. Sometimes in the morning, you know, depending on if it's the weekend and things like that. But I'll try to be here daily. If not daily, every other day. And you'll probably only go 1 or 2 times where I only go every couple of days. That'll probably only happen once in a while. But yeah, let me see right here. How many likes do we got now? We got 81. If you guys can get me to 100 likes by the end of this video, I would greatly appreciate it.
Got a privilege. It didn't go on the scanner itself. Yep. Yeah, that one's good.
I think she's in the same spot on this one.
I have more than enough, but, you know, I always just like to get everything right. Where is she? Yeah, where is she?
She's right here. Same spot. And she just put the sauce in. You see it?
I think it depends on the place. Most will keep a year at least so that they can, you know, have some time with things. But I believe this is, he said within 8 months or something. No, not 8 months, 2 months, 8 times over 2 months. I pay for everything and work for a dollar store. Regardless of the circumstances, I purchase all items everywhere. What's wrong with people? Yeah. And, you know, I was making some jokes yesterday about like, oh, you know, everybody has scanned some things on the in Walmart or not scanned things that they didn't pay for. Even that is just me being jokey. You know, I would rather hustle for what I want and pay for it than do some shit like this and pay the ultimate price, right, with a criminal record. That's what I will not go to jail over any items, anything like that. If I saw an employee doing this, I would direct her to services that could help her and her children, and explain that she can't steal from our store. I think the problem is it's not just food and it's over an extended period of time. You know, that's just the problem. I do think that these jobs that have these grocery stores, that they should offer free food. Besides just the discount card that she had, I think they should offer some free food while you're on shift and things like that. Why should you have to pay for food if you're in a grocery store full of food? You know, that they have in abundance. I think they should provide some food, but it's really not their job to do it. And you know that when you sign up for it. I came home with the roll of tape once. Don't all start confessing your crimes in the chat. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not like a thief, and I understand why people will be like, hey, I work for everything, because I'm the same way. I'm prideful. I work for what I have. I don't mess with Walmart. My bro stole a Juvenile 400 degrees CD back in 99. They had him detained. It was his first charge. Wow, Herbert Scott, that sucks. Some of these places are terrible. I used to work for a place that made meals to ship to elderly. They would throw away tons of food. Oh, wow. Yeah, and they do. You know, like places, department stores, they throw away a lot of things. You know, they get rid of a lot of things. I just think like those places aren't as quick to charge you versus like a store where you're not eating or taking things that are thrown away. You're just not paying for what you have.
The sauce is right there in a minute. Straight in the back.
Problem with that one in court is they're gonna really say, "Is that her?" That's the only one I would see as prosecution saying, "Is that really her?"
With that, we have her
With the
discount card and all that stuff to take to the transaction.
We got her debit card. We got all of that.
All right, perfect.
It's every one of these is, you know. But I don't think she'll fight us because
she's going to jail regardless.
Yeah. But she knows what she did.
That salami?
There's an egg roll. See, she skipped the egg roll.
You know how shocking this would be to come back and see, like, they caught me red-handed. And she was just like, I want to see the footage. I would not want to see myself straight up stealing. No, I don't. That would be so embarrassing. This would be mortifying. I don't even, like, if I were her, I would just be like, all right, can you guys just arrest me? We leave. I accept. I don't think it's funny, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, you guys aren't going to make me feel guilty for thinking that that's funny. You guys aren't going to make me feel guilty. You guys are not going to make me feel guilty that she straight up stole them egg rolls.
That salami?
There's an egg roll. See, she skipped the egg roll. And she paid for the sauce, which also proves that she knows she's supposed to pay for the sauce.
Exactly. I think I wrote that in one of the.
You can pay them privately to quote working you do.
So she scans it sometimes and sometimes she don't. So she knows what she's doing.
All right, perfect.
Told you were coming back.
Yeah.
I can't. He said, see, she knows she's supposed to scan some stuff, but she didn't scan that egg roll. You know, he's so country to me. It's funny. What's wrong with you? Do you not have a conscience? No, not for thieves. And I do feel like sometimes people play on sympathy. They play on the fact that people will feel bad for them. You guys saw that face she was making. She looked horrified, and yet she still sat there like, can I see the camera? You should not want to see yourself on camera skipping over that egg roll. Probably $20 worth of merchandise that day that she didn't pay for. You shouldn't want to see that.
And then do you have her tag as well? Because I'm going to make a, yeah.
I can find it.
Her tag?
Oh, no.
I'll try to get her tag before I 1095 her, because I'll add it to the call. I always like adding that to their CID and
I know
whatnot.
it might be helpful for him when he puts it back in the system, because sometimes it'll add, like I say,
Okay.
Here's the whole plate.
I want to see this big plate. So she kept it on the top?
That's a plate of fried chicken, and this is a belly plate.
You know, that actually looks like wine.
What?
It's like a turkey.
It could be one of the rotisserie chickens.
Yep.
So she scanned the bottom?
She scanned the bottom.
Did she not scan the rotisserie chicken? I didn't want to laugh. I didn't want to laugh at her. The whole rotisserie chicken. Come on, girl. Doing too much. Hey, Joshua. She's getting on my nerves now. Okay, and now I see why this is 30 minutes long.
Bottom, and this middle one wasn't touched.
This one with the 3?
Yeah. And then she puts it all in there.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't. If it was just sauce, I would have said, "Hey, you know,
Yeah, pay it.
you got to pay for those." But it's a trend.
Either pay for it or if you're saying no.
It's a trend, and I don't want to start something here where people are like, "Well, we can still sauces till we get caught." You know what I'm saying? I've got to be no nonsense policy.
Well, couldn't you do it with your customers as you do it with your employees?
I'm not repeating anybody special. You know.
He said it ain't just the sauce, but the whole rotisserie chicken. And the lady who caught it too, like, ain't that a rotisserie chicken? It's just entitlement. It's straight up entitlement, Someone mentioned Skid Row. Either we're going to fix those issues or we're not. If we're not, and we're just going to maintain laws and you can't steal and do this, then that's what the law is. You can't just steal a rotisserie chicken at your own job, not even a different Walmart, your job, where you work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
36 station. What's the case number?
3818. 3818.
2023 40s 3818.
What's your badge number?
36.
I forget it every time, and it's
Yeah.
All righty.
Let me see if I got a case number.
What's that shocking area?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the evidence.
Can we talk about her? Can we talk about her blowout, whatever that was, like the curly hair? She was looking good too. She was looking good. She said, "I forget what's your badge number, officer?" She's like, "We're gonna call that police officer in today, right? The one for the chick that was stealing the chicken, the rotisserie chicken." She said, "I'll make sure I do my hair today." She looked good. She looked good.
Where's Miss Shannon?
I can't.
No. Oh, yeah, they are. All right, Miss Davis. Have you come with Yeah, and I can do that in a sec. All right.
1098 location, sir.
So is there any...
101 Cottonwood.
Is there anything that you need? Is there anything you need?
Um,
Car keys.
I need my purse.
Okay. Where is those?
It's in the daily in my uniform, the jacket they give you.
Okay. Do you have a purse, wallet?
All that is in my vehicle.
Okay. Let's get that. So
And she's like the most cooperative victim, not victim, or perpetrator. They haven't even put her in handcuffs. Like they're literally just walking around with her. So this is proof that them Walmart people who be claiming racism and all that, they be doing it to themselves. She's literally they're walking hand in hand. They're like, you need something? You need to grab anything from in here? You about to go to jail. Do you need anything before we go? Maybe a drink, snack? That's like how casual they're being with her, because she's just not causing a problem, and I think they appreciate that too.
You're going to be arrested for shoplifting. Okay.
For $30?
Yes, because
Don't make me regret this, lady. She said for $30. Oh man! Oh man!
Of shoplifting, it's anything under $500.
So anything over $5?
And they don't actually want you trespassed. So I mean, the thing I can do for you is you can be bonded out. I believe it's like 70% of your bond. All right, I'm still gonna take you in on a ticket, but you can bond out.
I can bond myself out.
Are you heading that way?
Yeah, that's on you. You got to figure out some way. If you have a Mexican that can bond you out, that's on you. All right, so that'll be all explained at the jail by the jailer.
It's so sad. Okay, I'm back to feeling bad for her. I'm back to feeling bad for her because she's going to jail. You know, she's literally going to jail, and she has to be booked and everything. And it seems like even the cop is like, yeah, you know, you let it get to a felony. She said, I'm going to jail because of $30. I do feel bad for her. I do feel bad.
All right.
Some of this was big back activity, though. To be stealing a rotisserie chicken. Yeah, she got bail money because she was stealing all that food. she was stealing all that food in them parts that she needed. That's why she has bail money. So.
Would your coworker or would Miss Savannah or Miss Shannon know where your car keys are?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm just going to have you wait with them. Would you be able to get Miss Davis's keys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that this lady's about to catch some slugs just because of her placement. Oh, I'm gonna play the video and then I'll say it after.
Wonder where they at, baby? Right up under. With the scales is that? Okay.
Do you have your ID on your wallet?
It's in the wallet. The wallet's not over there, is it?
There, it's in the car.
Okay.
These have to be the most incredibly odd-shaped people I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm going to be better in the new year. She claims not to be able to afford food, and she obviously cannot afford bail. Well, she said, can I bail myself out? So I think she has money. So it's chill to steal from them. I don't think so, Tiptoes. I know people who cover bail in court for situations like this, nonviolent people who know history as part of an adult diversion program. $30 felony is Confederate States level of insanity. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, but I just think, why even put yourself in that situation? We need 7 more likes to get to 100 likes. We got 214 people in here. If you guys can all hit the like button, at least all of you that are here, you would bump me up to even 300 likes. I've just started getting to 100 likes. If you guys can help me get even further, you would be helping my stream, helping my channel. Please do that for me, guys. It would be so kind of you. You would be doing something for me without even spending a penny. All right? Sorry, I'm looking for my phone so I can monitor the chat. And yes, likes are free. Likes are totally 100% free. Herbert said, I liked and subbed cool content. Thank you so much. What we think and what we know are 2 different things. I think that's true for you. Oh, leave her alone. She wanted a corn dog and chicken. She should have bought it. Or at least go rob somewhere else, I don't know.
Attention Walmart associates, honey, to the fitting room, please. Stay in the fitting room.
Is that theirs? Where's the vehicle? Because once you step over guard line, if you have anything on that you're not supposed to, then you will get charged. Time for. All right.
This is the most anticlimactic scene of her going to jail. All right, so we're going to end off with, or not end off, but I'm going to finish. I'm going to stop this one, okay? I'm moving to the next one. This one is all done. Okay, she obviously goes to jail because she was stealing from her place of work and she got bold. Must be Benton County in Arkansas. Situational awareness is key. I don't think she had much awareness of anything. All right, so this one here is another creepo like we saw yesterday. Apparently this creep was pretending that he is a child and trying to get children to talk to him. So let's watch that. Trigger warning, obviously disturbing weirdo. So let me put this on the full screen and we'll get right into it.
There's a guy that's 24 years old that is having sex with girls starting at age 13. He's a serial child molester. As the girls are reporting, more girls are reporting to the post that is posted online. You understand?
Reference to some sexual stuff.
Yeah, I remember when he was arrested for that.
It's another one. It's a different one.
A 16-year-old girl, a 24-year-old man, and a courageous group of mentors come together in a story that raises critical questions about trust, protection, and justice. This case began with a call to Special Victims Officer Kano, initiating an investigation that uncovers the harsh realities many young people face. Here is what happened.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming. Sure. Oh, you're gorgeous. Thank you. How you doing? Hello. Hi. Here you go. What's going on?
They said, you gorgeous. Are they talking to the police officer? Oh, Lord.
So,
Who is Shakoya? Okay.
We're a youth mentoring company, right? And we deal with a lot of kids. They talk to us about things that they don't talk to other people about. It was brought to my attention yesterday when I was having a one-on-one with one of my mentees that there's a guy that's 24 years old that is having sex with girls starting at age 13. He's lying to them about his age. She was a victim, and she said she does not mind talking to the police and letting them know, anything that you guys need to know. I've been contacting the victims as I've been getting their names personally.
Now, I'm just going to say this. Shout out to these people for being reactive, at least, right? I obviously understand you can't prevent all of these creeps from reaching young girls and children in general. But I'm going to go ahead and shout these people out for doing exactly what they need to do, creating a safe space for these kids to tell what is going on with them. That is rare. It's very, very tragic, because all they have to do is just ingratiate themselves in the culture and language of younger people and can easily manipulate them with things, things that they're not used to, maybe money, access to a place to go, a car, all of that. Like it's all, it's a way of controlling them. And it's actually very scary that people like this exist. But I had to shout out this group because they were obviously able to get these young people to trust in them enough to speak up about what was going on.
A lot of them, their parents does not know. So they're telling me that I don't want my parents to know. So I know that's going to be the difficult part for you guys. You understand? I have their contact information. I have all of his information except the phone number. I can try to get a phone number.
We have him already in the system.
Yeah, because I believe he has an open case right now. Something similar to this, correct? Right. But it is, my mentee wants to stop this. She wants to make awareness of what's going on because she says that it's happening to too many girls. It's posted online on Instagram. So I have all the screenshots of the post where one of the girls is saying, if you see this guy, stay away from him. He's responding to the girls like, okay, chill, I'm gonna stop. Y'all doing too much. All right, I promise.
And let me say this too. There's a lot of not channels, there's a lot of pages like that, which I think is really smart. I think it's a really smart thing. This is why I say women know how to find community. People can say whatever, oh, women don't know how to be friends to each other. But when it comes to trying to at least come together, women do it better than men. They will find community, find ways to try and warn each other. And that trend of creating these pages and saying, hey, this is a weirdo creep that I dealt with in this area, watch out for him. That's a really smart thing to do. I don't know why you guys are blaming parents in the chat. That makes absolutely no sense, right? These are grown perpetrators. So to blame parents, you're just talking. Just talking again. Another way to take the heat off of the actual predators, which is strange.
I'm gonna stop, but I have all the screenshots for you. I don't want to send them over to you guys, but because we're mandated reporters and we have to report. We try to report to the Department of Children and Families, and they told us we have to call our local.
So where's this where is you guys based out of?
Here.
You based out of here?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this building is.
So this is
Okay.
fair enough. This is 1909, which is like a shared workspace.
Okay.
And then we rent this office in here.
Okay.
And we're Inner City Innovators, so we're a mentoring nonprofit. So we have a group of mentees, and one of our mentees was involved was lied to, and that's
so
how
who's
we got involved.
this guy is also a mentor?
He's
No.
not.
So how does he get in contact with these people?
So he's in the area. He's also in the area of West Palm and Riviera Beach. One of the girls have a Delray number. I don't know if she's from Delray, but it seems like he's like I want to say like he's a serial child molester. That's what I'm getting because
and it's always a locale, right? Like they always are finding, that's how they find their prey, is by going to the places where these young people are. They pop up at schools and all these other places where kids hang out. That's how they find their prey. So like You know what I'm saying? Like they're asking, was he involved in this org? No, but he got in contact with these kids because he figured out where they be. He ingratiated their environment, blended in, even played like one. You know, pretending to be a young person himself. That is extremely disturbing that a grown person will be that manipulative. You know, it should be let me see, I was trying to read. Imagine someone who looks like Hezbollah Magadaf, who himself looks like a toddler playing on. Yeah, that's very. I don't know why I read that name. Like, I was like, that is such an extensive name. But yeah, it's very disturbing. You know, and obviously he knows that these are children. You know, they're not pretending to be adults. He's specifically going where they are and pretending to be younger than he is.
As the girls are reporting, more girls are reporting to the post that is posted online. You understand? So a lot of these girls are in Riviera Beach. Some of them are in West Palm Beach. I'm not sure. I've been given a their number for her.
So you guys are mentors, and how do these kids get in contact with you guys?
They call us. They talk to us. We meet them one-on-one. I was actually having a one-on-one with my girls, and this came up.
And where do you have your one-on-ones?
Well, I took them out to eat. I went to Dairy Queen.
Okay.
So anywhere that they feel comfortable, or if they want to.
And these, if you guys don't know, that type of role is like a mentor role. A lot of girls who are involved in the system and other things like that, they get these mentors so that they can have a positive relationship with an adult that they can trust. That's also a mandated reporter. You know, and they'll do fun things with them like this, just to encourage, you know, because a lot of times, if you guys don't know the statistics, a person who's been assaulted, who's in the system for whatever reason, has a higher likelihood than other people to be assaulted again. And so making sure that resources are provided for them, that's one of the best ways that they can help people who are in those type of environments. Sometimes people seek out mentors themselves. Maybe the parents are having a hard time with the kid, and so they want somebody to be a positive influence. Either way, these people are mandated reporters. So it's a very positive role that they're in. I wonder how much these girls would, how much resources these girls would have if it weren't for these type of organizations.
Go sit down and eat and talk. That's how we do it. We just sit and talk.
And this business is called
Inner City Innovators.
Inner City Innovators.
Yes, and I have a card I can give you. You can check out our website and stuff. We're a 501c3 nonprofit.
Okay. All right. So these girls contact this business, right? That's how I'm getting it. They get in contact with this business to get a mentor.
So yeah, when we get referrals from a bunch of different places, including like United Way and stuff like that. And so then we have an intake meeting, we meet with them, we decide if they're fit for the program. If they're fit for the program, we assign them a mentor.
What is the requirement to be fit for this program?
So it's either high risk or at risk, and there's a bunch of various factors. But a lot of our kids are DJJ referrals, so we consider dependency cases.
Okay.
So a lot of times automatic and high risk. But other things can qualify as well. We do some surveys with ACEs, a couple other things that survey need. So that if they qualify, they come in, they get assigned. So they get assigned to Mavis or they get assigned to Sequoia. And so that mentor is in charge of doing one-on-one mentoring with them. But then we also have a group session every Wednesday.
Is it just like to make them better, like
Yes.
right, to like get them out of whatever they're in?
Right, to show them a different route. You understand? A lot of times they just don't have the right guidance. You understand? They following peer pressure. They following those that they see.
Yes, it's meant to be a positive peer influence, right? When I was working with girls in the system, a lot of them had mentors, and that mentor was there really just to be a positive thing in their life. Right? They're in the system, they're in and out of their parents' custody, whatever their home situation may be, they're at risk. They're at risk for child exploitation. They're at risk for so many things. These mentors are literally like heaven sent. They take them out to eat. They give them positive experiences. They talk to them. They encourage them to meet their goals. Right? They're a 501c3, meaning they're funded by the state to continue to be a nonprofit organization to this community. You know, so, and it's really sad because would we even know about predators like this were it not for these organizations trying to keep track of and help these young girls who are misplaced, who are at risk, who are vulnerable to whatever is out there in their environment.
See, when they see other people and they see other ways of, living and having fun and doing other things, they're like, oh shit, I don't have to be on the streets doing this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. I can do this.
I love that. So you met with her when?
Yesterday.
Okay, and what did she say to you?
She said, this is the first message which amped my one-on-one.
This was before you
saw her? This is what made me
grab her. Okay. Okay, so you got this text from her at 9:47. That was yesterday.
Yes.
You saw her today.
I saw her yesterday.
Oh, right. Okay. Because this is that in the morning. Okay.
And she went to. That's what she went to telling me about. You can go through it. She went to telling me about what was going on. She sent me all the information, even the screenshots off Instagram. She saw an Instagram post, and it made her want to reach out to the police because she was like, she feel like she can help some other girls, prevent this from happening.
She showed you this when you picked her up.
So then once she showed it to me, I said, send it to me so I can have everything on my phone.
Okay. So then she meets you, she shows you that, and then what?
I tell her, I say, you gotta, I'm gonna need you to talk to your aunt because
she slept with him.
I think so.
How old is she?
16. Okay. She's 17 now. But I believe she slept with him 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because what she's telling me is it was once she seen this, she like, damn, because he told her at the time he was 18. So now he's telling the kids that he's 18 and he's 24. When he told her that he was 18, she said she think he was 22 at the time. So now he's 24 and 25, but he's still telling people he's 18.
And she knows other girls.
Yes, they're actually reaching out to her, and she's transferring the information over.
Do you have all their names? Okay, I see that.
I don't mention her. I just spoke with her over the phone, and I was just writing down as we were talking. She said that she had sex with him.
And some states have, and this is why I don't. Some states have Romeo and Juliet laws, right? Meaning, if the perpetrator is towards a certain age, like if he's close in age, for example, let's say he was 22 when he did it to her, right? So, couple years before that, he would have been 18, going after 14, 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds. At that time, he could have gone free for what he then continued to do for another 5, 6, 7 years until they catch up with him now. I do think that the Romeo and Juliet laws kind of protect that early predatory instinct that some of them have to be 18, 19, seeking a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, I do think some of those laws protect those young men who already have there's almost a precipitation of like being attracted to and seeking out that younger. And whether he was 18 or 22 at the time, he continued that pattern. The difference is he just got older and older and older as he was doing it. So I don't know. They definitely should. They definitely should look at Romeo and Juliet laws again. I think. I just feel like they know better at that point. 18, 19, 20. They know. So. The biggest problem is that he's trying to get with multiple girls. It's an issue. Clearly not a love situation. Yeah, it's not love, but they will still apply Romeo and Juliet laws to situations where there's a closer resemblance in age, or there's not that far in age. Like, let's say she's 15 and he's 20 or 19. They'll still try to apply it to cases like that. And I do think that that's a early predatory instinct, I think. Because by 18, that boy is either going to want girls his age or a little bit older. That's what I'm thinking normally. Seems like she knew exactly what she was doing. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout. Monster deserved to go to jail for a long time. Sad what he's doing. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And he's been doing it consistently. The problem is he keeps getting older. And he continues to have the same desire for that younger age, that like prepubescent almost for some girls. All right, let's continue.
She's 16. When she found out that he was 24 years old, she felt disgusted. She felt embarrassed.
She's the one that doesn't want to say anything to her parents.
As they give her the phone number, she's sending it over to me.
Gotcha.
She said, "Let me see what she said." I said another one. She said, "Yes, it's a lot, but they're scared to say something." I believe that.
And he reaches out to them on the socials.
Did you see when he was telling them that he's going to stop the messages?
No.
So it's messages
Where
where
I think said I'm gonna stop. I gotta stack some bread and.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's either one of these girls. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if that's the open case, because in the messages she said I was pregnant from. He raped me, and I was pregnant from him. It's okay, Chelsea, calm down.
Officers met with the victim, who explained that she initially met the suspect, Rolly, at a school band practice. During their interaction, they exchanged phone numbers and Instagram accounts. The victim stated that she informed Rolly she was 16, while he claimed to be 18. They continued texting for several days before arranging to meet in person.
Wait, how is he at a school band practice if he's over 18? Do they not vet who'll be on the campuses anymore? For something entirely different than what he was doing. Yeah, exactly.
As their interactions progressed, the victim later texted Rolla, expressing concern about being late on her period. Roll denied the possibility of getting her pregnant. Eventually, she confronted him via text, asking why he had claimed to be 18. His response was, "I thought you knew." She replied, accusing him of lying about his age, to which he simply responded, "I'm sorry." Based on probable cause and supporting evidence, an arrest warrant was issued for the suspect.
Amari, come on out here, man. Whew. Smells good out here.
How you guys doing? I'm doing good. I'm good.
Just smoking that reefer. Huh?
We're not gonna mess with that.
Yeah, we're good. You're good.
Appreciate that.
That officer is showing out. He said, "You smoking that reefer?"
Are you guys related to Jamar?
Yeah,
Hey, Jamar.
that's my brother.
Okay. Come on out here, bud. How you doing, man?
Good.
So here's the deal, man. I got some charges for you. I'm gonna explain to you just in 1 second. I'm just gonna put you in handcuffs, okay?
Shoes on?
Yeah, we'll get your shoes.
We'll get you everything.
Hey, bud, do you mind grabbing some shoes for him? I'm gonna tell you the charges here in just 1 second, okay?
Hi, man.
How you doing?
Kyle, come around to the front.
Thank you, bud.
You got it? You need help there?
Your mom? I'll explain to you. I'll talk to you in just a second, okay?
Good, I'll talk to you now.
Okay. Come on over here, man.
Could you guys continue to hit the like button for me, please? Hit that like button. I'm bringing you guys the best body cam footage that I can find for us to review and go over. If you guys can hit the like button for me, I would appreciate it.
All right, you want to sit up against this car real quick? We'll explain you charges real quick. So you're being charged with unlawful sexual activity with a minor, traveling to meet a minor and commit a felony, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Okay. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you back to the station. You can talk, or you don't have to talk to the detective, and get some answers cleared from them. I don't have those answers because we're not the guys that investigate your case. We're just the guys that say, hey, go find this guy, arrest him for me, okay? So if you're good with it, we're going to take you back to the station. Like I say, they're going to read you your rights. You can either talk to her or don't talk to her. That's up to you, okay? But at least if you have some answers you need to get clarified just for your own self, that'll be the time to do it, okay?
So he's got some charges, reference to some sexual stuff.
Yeah, I remember when he was arrested for that.
It's another one. It's a different one. That's all we can tell you right now. So he's going to go to the county. You can call or look online and see when he can get bonded out and all that stuff. But he just got to go talk to the detective, and then he's going to go to the county jail.
Okay.
All right.
You got a card or?
No, I don't have any cards. But
Thank you, Red Bull.
You can look that up.
This is kind of. I'm sorry, but his mama should leave his ass in there. Why are you trying to work? Why are you worried about bonding his ass out? Like, why are you worried about bonding? Leave his ass in there. She is ridiculous.
Up online, and it's going to take a few hours before he gets booked, but then you can check it out, and you'll be able to see whatever that you need. You can call the county, 688-3400.
Or he'll call you.
Yeah.
If he's open up, he can call you too. Yeah. Okay, that way it'll give you the information, the bond, and all that. Okay.
Do you have an ID in here?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
All right. Any questions? All right. Sorry.
Want to know what's going on.
Yeah. No, I understand. Of course. Yeah.
He's being respectful.
Yeah.
You know, that's more what I was in line with Red Bull. Not saying that that's not her son, Lana, and she's not assuming he's innocent, but it's giving that she's done this before. She's bonded him out before. And I don't get why she don't leave his black ass in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave his black behind in there. He want to talk to teenagers. He belong exactly where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. I just wish some of these people would let the consequences play out. Let him stay in jail. He don't got bail money. Let him stay in jail.
Yeah, we're not, everything's good. We're just, this is our job. We just got to go pick up people, and so.
Okay.
All right. All right. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
His phone. Do we want?
All right, hang up.
Transport or what?
Yeah. Do you want me to get transport?
Yeah, please. Or I could just.
Or it is phone. I'll see if anyone's available. Let me see the case number. We're gonna have a 15. Can you copy the case number? It's gonna be reference to.
417 at 18 hours. Case number.
2411944. And can you raise the supervisor, please? Oh, nice pants. You're killing me, kid. You hear me? You're killing me. With your pants. We're gonna take you shopping today. We're taking you shopping today. I gotta take you shopping.
I don't issued blue jeans. It issued LA police gear pants.
Yeah.
They're terrible. You only have my using this now. They don't want to mess up his good pants.
He don't got no good pants.
That's all I got. I bet he does. He got some Z Cavarici.
Yeah.
He's got some.
Excuse me, next time a little quicker. No, you got here you got here quick. You got here quick.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
That's it. On deck.
How about that, bro?
Word on the street. Do you get a stipend for that?
There's no stipend. They decided. What did you say, honey?
I'll meet you on Spine and grab them from you. Thank you, ma'am.
KFC.
Who?
My pleasure.
We'd like to extend our gratitude to the Inner City Mentoring Group for providing a safe and supportive outlet for youth to speak up about tough situations like this. Their dedication makes a difference in protecting and empowering young lives. If you or someone you know has faced a similar situation, remember you're not.
Yes, yes, and big props to those people there, right? The likelihood that people can get young people comfortable enough to admit what's going on, what they're suffering, slim, very slim. So the fact that they got that information and they stepped up, amazing. Unfortunately, for some others, it's easy to believe your son isn't lying than to admit to yourself he's a predator. That's correct. I agree. All right, so we got another creep. This one, though, pretended like he was looking for a job and he just did the unthinkable. Now this one literally made my jaw drop. I don't know if you guys feel that way about all the other videos we've seen today, maybe a few of them, but this one made my jaw drop. Thank you so much, Joshua. She says she's allowing the other son to smoke on her property, legally or not. It shows lack of respect and boundaries. She put her home up as bond and become homeless for him. Poor parenting will be his downfall. And a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like some of these moms feel guilty. Because a lot of times what you'll see is she's been doing that for them kids since she was like young, so she's been raising them by herself. So for the last 50, 60 years, she's been doing that, and she just thinks it's normal. There obviously is no boundaries, though, unless she smokes too, which I don't think she do. She's a polite, quiet lady, could barely even hear her speak, but she got her kids in her house just smoking the reefers, like they said.
3. Police were dispatched to a motel after receiving an exposure complaint in La Crosse, Wisconsin. According to video surveillance, a 32-year-old male named Ronald had entered the motel at the front desk and asked for an application. When the female staff member returned with an application, she found Ronald kneeling with his lower body exposed, engaging in inappropriate crap. The staff member provided police with the last known direction Ronald had gone, but it should be noted that officers were well acquainted with Ronald and his extensive record of violent encounters with law enforcement.
Give me your time now!
Ronald, you need to stop. Ronald, you need to stop.
What did I f***ing do to do this? I didn't even break the law! Loosen it! The devil's inside of you, and I can't wait till God f***s with you. Because if it's me, I'm you.
I love how I'm just going to say this. I love how they just play his highlights, the best moments of him with his encounter with these police. No, Monica, it's clips, 7 different clips of him interacting with the police prior to this situation. So they gave us a nice little rundown of what he's been doing every time that they've run into him. O ano todo é o céu, sem paz, alguém pode orar para mim, ter paz até 31 de dezembro. I will pray for you. I will pray for you. That's like 8 videos of him going berserk. So just pay attention, okay?
Solid pieces of no.
Well acquainted with Ronald and his extensive record of violent encounters with law enforcement.
Give me your time now! Leave me alone!
Ronald, you need to stop. Ronald, you need to stop.
What did I f***ing do to do this? I didn't even break the law! Loosen it! The devil's inside of you, and I can't wait till God f***s with you. Because if it's me, I'm you. Y'all are pieces of no good shit.
While checking the area, an officer observed a man walking who fit the description of the suspect provided.
10-4. I'll be getting out with him here right by the shop. Go black leather jacket, black hat. I think it might be. I don't know. He's got a beard. Looks like.
Oh yeah, those are his highlights. All right, those were just his highlights, so that you guys can see how he usually acts when he comes in contact with the police.
Maybe Ronald will be back. Sir, hey. You can just leave that there. That's fine. What's going on? Okay. Okay. What's your name? Okay. What happened over at Motel 6?
I'm not too aware.
What's that?
I'm not too aware.
You're not too aware?
No, I don't. What's wrong?
Were you over there?
That area, yeah.
Were you inside Motel 6?
Yes, I was. I got an application and everything.
Okay. What happened with being on your knees and back in the lobby area?
Get the f*** out of here.
I'm. That's the complaint that we received, Ronald.
Here, do me a favor.
What's that?
Take that back.
You can just hang up.
I don't want it.
I don't need it. Were you
in the lobby?
No, man.
Okay.
The f you mean?
That's the complaint that we received, Ron. It's not a huge thing.
That's just weird as f. Why would
They said that you got on your knees and were.
Yeah, that is weird. You know, it is weird. So he's getting all outraged because he's guilty. That's what I think.
Would it be on video at all?
No.
So you weren't at all?
Me being down on my knees, yeah, fixing my fucking shoe, my leg, because I got a bracelet on.
Okay.
Like
a monitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the f ever?
Well, we can figure this out. That's
Can
not.
you walk with me to the garbage can?
We'll take care of it. Yeah. We'll take care of it.
Stupid, man. Listen, I'm on an ankle bracelet.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Instead of wasting my life, because I just got the f out of jail and I'm tired of you f***ing people.
Okay.
And the way like my life has been getting ran garbage. I got released from jail. Hours later, I was arrested again.
Okay.
And I had to sit over the weekend, and then I was released again on Monday, so I was in jail for no f***ing reason.
Okay.
You know, my life is being played with.
Okay. You know.
I get it. It's a complaint. You got to do your job. You're part of it.
That's
but
exactly
can you do
it,
me a
Ron.
favor?
What's
I'm
that?
going to walk to the ABVI. I have a bracelet on. I ain't running from nobody. There ain't nothing
Ron,
to look forward to.
I'm going to be honest, okay? I don't want to be a problem.
So just
I don't,
let me go.
But I can't.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
can't
you can
right
because
now.
I'm not under arrest.
You're being detained right now.
For what?
For the complaint that we received. That.
So a complaint. Well, I think that you're harassing me.
Well,
and I believe that
I'm sorry
she
that you
is actually.
Again, being detained, doesn't mean you're going to jail. It means they're temporarily taking custody of you so that they can make a report, so they can investigate and all that. All right, it's temporary. He's gonna go on a tirade about his rights because they always do.
What law would that be? She's lying her ass off. It's pissing me off.
Well, if that's something that can be, that if you want to file a complaint, you can. Okay.
Right. So will she be held?
I'll look into it because we're gonna get the video.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that right now, what the f would the charge be? What is she doing? She's
It would be
slandering me.
Well, for her making a complaint against you.
Yeah, and I got to be held here. I can't walk here. I'm on a bracelet. Like, I'm not under arrest. You guys are fucking wasting my time.
I'm not. I apologize.
You,
you know
if
what?
you apologize, you would
I'm
sit here and
not.
tell me that I'm being detained, and then you won't go detain her for falsifying information.
I'll look into it, Ron.
So why don't you go look into it? I'm on a bracelet.
I will.
You'll
I
find
get
me.
it. Well,
I don't run and I don't hide from nobody.
Well,
I ain't got shit to run and hide from. You motherfuckers are a joke.
Well,
you're a fucking joke
I'm
because
sorry
you're
you
a
feel that
hypocrite.
way.
You're a liar, and so is she. And now I'm
Ron,
sitting here,
you
and
know
more of
what,
my
to be
life
honest
is
with
you. Don't talk.
Ron, you walked right past me. You know I didn't even make contact
Yeah,
with her.
I don't
I
even
took
care.
the complaint from
You
the
took
dispatch.
the complaint, and I can't even leave.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the you're
Yeah,
looking for. You don't even know what you're looking for. This is sick, man. You guys are dumb as
escalated here.
How much more of my life do you want to just waste? How much more of my life do you want to around with? How much more of my life do you want to ruin? If you don't want to, then you wouldn't be. It's that simple.
Ron, we don't want to make this more
Then
than
shut
it
up and
is.
don't talk.
Okay.
Wait till the video comes.
Yeah. I've got some distance here between he and I.
I get a paycheck for all this life that you guys keep taking.
It doesn't sound like she has a partner with her. I don't understand why they would send a woman to deal with him by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, but like, with a partner, maybe, but by herself, like, it just doesn't make too much sense. And I get why she doesn't want to approach and she's being super, like, calm, because if he snaps out, she's by herself. Yeah, it does sound like he's about to go hug on her.
From me, it's almost like false imprisonment, for lack of better words.
We'll figure it out, Ron.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, on my time. This is my life. You're doing your job. Yeah. My time's getting wasted.
Well,
you don't give a
I do. I do, Ron. I just have.
You don't.
Well, just hang tight here, okay?
What else am I gonna do? Leave and act like a
No, I don't.
I'm trying to leave.
I'm just asking.
Waste my life. Go ahead, have fun. I'll get you a box of donuts for it too when I get my food card back.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait until they get the information.
Getting tired. Real fucking tired.
No, just hang tight here. Why don't you let me call her? If he's just standing here, he said he's not going anywhere. He punched the wall. He did. He's
now. Still don't get why they'd send them to deal with this F-tard. But okay, let's continue.
Hey, can you tell me what happened today?
Yep, I'm working the front desk, and the guy came up. He had a cup of coffee. He came to the desk and he asked me if there was any voucher programs that would help with stays at motels. And then he said, "Are you guys hiring?" And I said, "Not at the moment, but you can fill out an application." He asked me for an application. I grabbed an application, which was our last one, so I came back into my back office to make a copy of it. I walked out to give it to him, and our door that leads right behind our front desk was open. He was kneeling down like he was tying his shoe, and he had his in his hand outside of his jeans, stroking it. And I looked at him and I said, no, slammed the door in his face. And he said, "Oh, no." And I was like, "No." And he walked down our hallway and then walked across towards Pizza Hut's parking lot.
Okay.
And then I called you guys.
All right. If he's identified, do you want to pursue charges against him?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I have camera footage. I can go back for you guys.
Okay.
And everything.
All right. That sounds good.
Due to Ronald's history of violence, increased agitation, and the ability to easily track him through his ankle monitor, it was decided to postpone his arrest for safety reasons and issue a warrant.
So what I'm going to do is he is going to be taken into custody. We're going to try anyway. I would say if he doesn't comply and just wants to run away, I'm not even going to pursue him because he's on ankle monitor. I'm not going to fight with him.
You know what? I don't blame them for that. And I do think that they should get together a team to arrest him because he's done plenty of damage. And their officers shouldn't have to be attacked when they know that this guy is going to pretty much go out swinging. He was tying his shoe and making it. That's some skill there. I don't know what you're talking about, sir, but let's continue.
He's hot. He's heated. I'm just going to simply tell him and see if he'll cooperate. If he doesn't, I'm not going to fight with him, and we'll deal with him later when he's not. So, Ron, I did give them a call, okay, on the phone. That was what I was doing, okay? And what I explained to you is actually what she said.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to take you into custody. No. Okay, Ron, we're not going to fight. Ron, just let me just explain. Let me explain. Ron, you're not free to go. 58 to 72. We're not going to fight with him. We'll deal with him later. He's got an ankle monitor on.
So pretty much they're going to know where he is no matter what. So they don't care to fight him. And I don't blame them. Officers shouldn't have to get injured and taken off the job because of one violent degenerate. You see, he was right there. He was ready to squabble. I would give him one chance to comply, then tase the F out of him. I think at this point, some people, they're not worth it because even if you tase them, they're still going to be fighting. They still have demonic strength, you know, so I don't blame them. It sounds like they're trying to tell him, though, hey, you know, you're not free to go. We want to arrest you, but we're not going to fight with you. So if you don't come with us, we're going to get you at a later date. I think that's what they're trying to tell him right now.
We're not going to fight. He's just going to walk away. Ron, you're not free to go.
I don't care. You're not free to arrest me. I'm bullshit.
Ron, we'll deal with you later.
Go ahead. Deal with me later. It's going to be the same.
Are you on probation, Ron?
Yes, it's on probation.
Ron, I'll be in contact with your agent.
You trying to arrest me on some horse? You no, man. Some bitch, some phone ass. And now she's going to take me in. You're going to take me in because I said something? I'm saying you're harassing me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 officers harassing me. I want that reported, mother.
Ron does not want to comply, is just getting more escalated due to his past history and violence. We are not going to attempt to take him into custody. We will have charges on him. Yeah, man.
That activity
I've never had him for that myself, but I'm not gonna fight with him again. We fight with him all the time.
Nobody at the hotel got hurt or anything like that. So
no, it's not
kind
emergent.
Of the, pick your battles type situation.
Yeah.
So
58. Could you put Ron?
Why don't he just stay in jail? If he's a creep who's gonna violate parole anyways and act stupid, keep him in jail. Like, imagine how mortified those people were. Motel 6 is already dingy as it is. So, you know, people be in and out of there doing all hella sex work. Okay? Must be a very small town department. Major city would have swarmed him. Yeah. She needs to quit it if she can't do the job. What if he goes and hurts someone because they couldn't detain him? What is that? Obviously, it's not just a woman there. You guys see men there. And due to the nature of his explosive attitude, they would prefer to get him when it's easier. right? When he's more vulnerable and less aggressive and volatile. And I don't blame them. They know where he is. They're going to keep a track on him. They can make sure he don't do nothing. They don't need to jump him right here and have these regular officers get all scuffled up because he's a demon. No. I don't know why y'all are being weird in the chat. Like, very weird.
Probation agent's name and phone number on my header, please.
It was also known that he was currently out on 3 bonds from another county, along with one in La Crosse County, which covered multiple cases. Almost 14 hours later, Ronald's time has come. Officers were able to pinpoint his GPS ankle bracelet near another motel, and they were sent to locate him. As one officer was driving in the parking lot, he thought he spotted Ronald in the lobby. Upon turning around and entering, Ronald was no longer there.
You see him in there? He's in the lobby here. Should be right around the corner. Where'd he just go? Where'd he go? Hey, bro, where'd he go? He's up top. Did he hop in a room?
I don't know. He's not up here. Coach, yeah, someone go to the back.
He's in there somewhere.
She said he came up here.
He's still upstairs, but she thinks
So I don't know if they're seeking him now. They're looking to grab him.
down here. Space bathroom. Let's leave someone up there. I'll go up there.
You didn't see where he went? I'm not gonna say it was. Okay. Just got some stuff we got behind you.
Yeah, I'm all fancy right now. I think that's all.
Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. I got 2 more that I want to do. 2 more. You guys got me sticking around here for hours, even though it's a holiday. But you know, the fun happens later at night, so I'm giving it a go. We're 3 hours in. If you guys can get me up to 150 likes, or even 200 likes for the holiday, give me a treat for the holiday. I would appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button for me while you're here, on your way out, on your way in, whatever it is. Just do it for me, all right? Just do it. So it looks like they're coming to round him up.
Yeah.
If we do go, you go teaser. If we get to that point, I'll go ahead.
I'm assuming parallel at the bottom. Those guys should be up there.
There you go. In a room. Think so? Must know somebody. Yeah. So he's probably dipping in somewhere. He's that guy in the front lobby.
Where'd dude go? Where'd that guy go? What did he say when he saw me? Did he say anything?
Not too much.
Is this his right here in the lobby? His cart? He's just got some stuff he got to take care of.
Did you watch the cameras?
Do it right now.
He's not back here.
He said he went downstairs today. He told me he went upstairs. He said, go check the bathroom. That's why. Because I mean, I turned around, I saw him. He saw me. I told him.
Was he just sitting there standing there?
He's sitting there. I talked to that guy. He's like, oh, the cops. I'm here upstairs. Maybe too much, but he's upstairs somewhere. Could be anything.
If he saw you, he's not.
He's upstairs somewhere. Can you give me a ring if he comes back? Thank you. Yeah. Just get out of here. Okay. 68, everyone else. We're just going to get out of here, search the area, see if he boogied out the back door. He was wearing like a plaid, white and black flannel with his big old beard.
After searching the building, police located him in the parking lot, appearing ready to throw hands.
About earlier. Ronald, kind of loud, north loud.
I was going to say, if they didn't find him, I was going to be fast forwarding a little bit and moving on to the next one, because this is dragged out when he could have got arrested 10 hours earlier. They knew where he was. They knew where he was.
I've been out for an hour.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't working, so I got to look at the report quick. Where you going? He's walking back to the cell phone. He's got like a brown Carhartt jacket on a black knit hat.
What do I do now?
Ronald, take a deep breath for me.
What do I do now?
It's from...
You just got a probation warrant, Ron. Come on. Just calm down. Ron, don't swear up.
Get the away from me.
Don't square up. You're gonna get tased,
Hey,
buddy.
Tate,
Come
I
on.
don't know why you want to do it. What do I got a warrant for?
Probation.
Probation for what? I haven't done nothing wrong, man.
Just take a deep breath, dude.
You
Come on, calm down.
no, dude. You got a probation warrant.
You see why they didn't come? And really, they just extended it. Now that it's probably officers who got some sleep. They're maybe more trained, physically and things like that. So he's been worn out. Probably had a few beers. Let's watch this.
You don't need to get extra charges for
Yeah,
probation.
I'll get extra charges, man. Y'all wasting my life.
Ron,
You
come on, Ron. Ron, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Are they lying though, Lana?
Put the guns down.
They're not lying on him. He's ready to throw hands. He wants to squabble. Gotta tend to my finger, listening while cooking and cut myself good. Looks like, ooh, wow. Okay, honey, be safe, okay? Be safe. Make sure you take care of that. This dude is crazy as hell. This the nighttime jujitsu crew. Yes. I think they called in the reinforcements. They had to round up the squad. Yeah, the ones who are probably the most physically trained in managing people and restraints and things like that. That's what I think. And he's probably worn out by now. They probably let him go and do his meth, amphetamines, and all that. And now, maybe he got his second win, but he don't have the strength of the suntime, of the daytime. All right. That's what
Under arrest. Get on the ground now or you're getting it. Get on the ground. Face down. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop slamming me.
Okay, then put your hands behind your back.
I got his head.
Stop slamming
Hands
me.
behind your back now, Ronald.
Yeah, whenever you don't slam me.
We won't resist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not resisting.
They got 3 people surrounding him. It was a nice, quick and easy takedown. Quick and easy. These guys, they weren't gonna fumble around. They weren't gonna lose balance. Now that there was men previously, so.
Don't slam.
I'm not resisting. Look at me. I'm not resisting at all. You stupid.
We're not slamming you.
You
Calm down.
You ain't shit.
Stop.
Fuck you. I didn't even do nothing wrong, man. Y'all keep arresting me.
Ron, just let me get this on.
No, you're the fucking.
Relax.
Go hurt me. Go ahead, hurt me.
You don't want to.
Go ahead and stop being and act like you're gonna. Fuck you. Arresting me for nothing, man. Y'all some fucking cunts. Why don't you want to go one-on-one, man? Why don't you want to square up, you little bitch? Get the fuck off me.
Get this fucking jacket. Get this jacket. Get the sleeve. Get his jacket.
Got it? Step back for me. Hey, back up. Back. 18 morning custody.
They needed some closers, Lana. Sorry, I don't know why I read that, Lana. They needed some closers, right? The ones who were going to come and put them right in the hole. They weren't chatting. There wasn't going to be a power struggle. They came and they maintained the power from the beginning. That's what happened. They took him down. He didn't even know what was happening. He was just on the floor with his hands behind his back. Okay? These are the reinforcements. Yeah, he's a loose cannon. I don't know why he keeps getting let out of jail. They should just keep him there. Just keep him.
Don't worry about other shit. Y'all gay as
You okay?
No, you arrested me, you for nothing.
This is probation.
Man, you go ahead, keep. Go ahead. Hurt me, you. Hurt me.
Resisting.
I'm not resisting, you stupid bitch. I'm already arrested.
Ron, it's
You're
all
a fucking idiot.
Resisting.
You're dumb as.
Ron, it's
How am I resisting, you retard? I'm already handcuffed. You're a fucking ignorant. Get the fuck off me.
Ron, it's over.
Put me in the back of the car, then.
Okay.
Bring him
Take
on.
the fuck off me.
If you stop yelling, we will.
You.
We
I'm gonna scream, dog. You.
We gotta search you before we can go.
You arrested me for some shit, dog. You, group of shit.
Will you stand up so we can get you in the car?
I can't get your charges on my legs.
But when we get up.
Get the fuck off me.
No, when you calm down.
No, I'm gonna be pissed the whole time, stupid.
Okay, you gotta calm down. And I will get off your legs.
Oh, man.
All right?
Someone got a bag they can grab. Ron, you got any weapons on you?
Ron, do you have anything in your
Just
pocket?
do your job and search me.
All right.
You quit asking me questions.
Anything that's gonna poke or stick us.
Quit asking me questions and do your job, you f***.
That's what we're doing.
Then shut the f*** up talking to
Part
me.
of my job.
Don't talk to me. That ain't your job.
It is.
We gotta roll the other side around so I can search this side, but we'll get you out.
Dude, those are my legs.
All right. You stand up. We can go to mine. Check your hat, quicker. All right. You all right? Breathe. No, man. I know. Just we need to breathe. How about you get arrested, dog, for dumb 3, 4, 5 times a fucking week? Not even a week.
Not my fault.
No, it is not your fault. Is your hands not on me? Were you not the one that threw handcuffs on me? It is your fault. You.
Probation.
Man, y'all are dumb as a dog.
What the dude?
You all right?
No, I'm fine. I mean, that's comfy though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are okay?
Yep.
Did he reset? Obviously,
He didn't even wait for him to answer. They said, okay. He's incredibly childish. I think he's incredibly childish. Let's continue.
Squared up and kind of was hopping all the way down, trying to keep from us surrounding him, and then we drew tasers on him, and he complied to his knees, and then when we went to grab him, he kind of fought, but he
I think they had resisting earlier.
They had resisting on there.
So,
yeah.
Well,
so,
this would be a separate incident with separate resisting and then bail jumping charges.
Yeah, he definitely resisted. We told him to stop. He definitely squared up and was
Yeah,
kind
he
of running.
doesn't, with his violent history. Like,
So we'll do an ATL today.
Yep, charge
I'll do charges on the
resisting and then bail
ATL.
jumping, and then charge for
I can do one of them. I can take care of this.
Good work, fellas.
No, it's charging me, are you? That'll be bullshit. That's an illegitimate charge.
What'd you say?
Y'all ain't charging me, are you? That would be an illegitimate
Well,
charge.
you have charges from earlier today with that whole thing.
With what? I didn't even do nothing today.
The officers tried to stop you and you walked away and stuff?
No!
It's a different officer's case. That's all I know. That's from earlier today. That's why we're that in
You
the
told me I could walk away.
Ron, you're not free to go. Ron, you're not free to go.
If I couldn't have, they'd have done exactly what y'all did.
Well, let me read the
I don't
report.
want to hear it. It's dumb. It's horse shit, man. Y'all are fucking with me, dude. This is bullshit. I thought it was a probation warrant. Now it's not. Now it's
No,
other shit.
you all have a-
Ever, dog.
you have a-
Y'all are dumb. You don't even make sense.
You have a probation
You speak
warrant.
lies.
No, you have
If
a
you're gonna
probation
talk
warrant.
the truth, I might listen, but you ain't gonna because you haven't yet.
I promise.
Don't even try, man. F you.
I promise you have a
I
probation
promise you,
warrant.
you're a fucking liar. You just proved yourself to be a liar.
Are you gonna be good with the jail staff so you don't have to get like put back and stuff, or do you want to just go right back?
I don't need to go right back, man.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
I hope you're grateful that it's my life and not yours, dog. Y'all some motherfuckers, dude.
I'm sorry, Ron.
No, you're
I am making a Twitch. I'm making a Twitch because I want to play Sims on there too, even though I do want to do some videos like this, but I don't have one yet, so stay tuned. I'm not not a fan of cops, but even less a fan of idiots doing dumb stuff and acting like they don't understand why they got tased and beat up. Democrat-ran cities will let him out again. He'll be out the next week if it's a Democrat-ran city. I'm going to leave it alone.
You're not sorry, dude. If you were sorry, you wouldn't be doing that. Y'all are scummy as
Hey, guys. He said it'll be good for you guys.
It's not you.
No, he fought with us some, but he said he'd do what you guys need him to do.
Ronnie was charged with 2 counts of felony bail jumping, misdemeanor counts of lewd and lascivious behavior in public, resisting
I can't believe that's only a misdemeanor. That should get you on some type of registry. I don't know.
an officer, and disorderly conduct. Every charge was a repeater. Lastly, he was eventually released on a $1,000 signature bond. Visit CodeBlueCam.com and treat your family, friends, and enemies with top-notch merch that is sure to impress.
Oh, they snuck in that commercial there. But go ahead and support their stuff if you want. All right? Okay, so I got two more. I'm going to do Reuben Foster. This one's a little bit short. But this is a football player. I don't know if you guys know who he is. I didn't know too much about him until I read about this case. He has been convicted already, I believe, of assaulting his girlfriend. Or at least there was some case going on with him assaulting his girlfriend. This was body cam footage just prior to that arrest. And they were called actually by somebody who lived in the apartment, not even by the woman herself. So let's see this one.
Linebacker's career has been unraveling since late last month. His arrest for domestic violence in Tampa cost him his job in the Bay Area. And now we are seeing new video of a similar confrontation with the same woman. 9 Beat's Maria Medina joins us now live to show us the police body cam video. Maria?
And a neighbor told police he'd actually heard the couple fighting before, but this time he called police, and what happened next was captured on their body cameras.
I'm gonna bring your handcuffs, man.
October 12th, 2018.
Hey, turn around.
Then 49er linebacker Reuben Foster is handcuffed and put in the back of a patrol car. It all began when his neighbor at the Carlisle apartment called 911 to report loud arguing.
Somebody being banged to the wall or something. You know, lots of a girl is crying.
And when Santa Clara police officers arrived, they could hear.
You know how bad it has to be for them to know that a person is being banged up against a wall? Like, that's incredibly disgusting. And to think, you know, he's a pro football player, that he would throw everything away just to, have control of his woman and hope that she wouldn't call the police. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but let's continue.
It for themselves.
Police department. So, come on here, talk to us, man.
It's Foster who opens the door. His girlfriend, who had months before accused him of domestic violence, then recanted the allegations on the courtroom stand, eventually follows him outside.
You want to talk to my partner over there?
That is not a good look, okay? Let me just say this. Both of you guys coming out, her looking disheveled and barely being able to breathe after they heard you guys screaming. So I'm going to go back to what they heard when they got there.
Or something, you know, lots of a girl is crying.
And when Santa Clara police officers arrived, they could hear it for themselves.
Police department. So, come on here, talk to us, man.
It's Foster who opens the door. His girlfriend, who had months before accused him of domestic violence, then recanted the allegations on the courtroom stand, eventually follows him outside.
You want to talk to my partner over there?
No, everything is not okay.
What's going on?
I don't want to talk about it.
The couple tell police Alyssa Ennis went through Foster's phone, sparking the argument, but claim it never got physical. Foster refuses to give police his ID.
And it's just sad, right? Because people will say, well, she said nothing was wrong, but she doesn't have to say anything was wrong. You could just see it all over her. Now, I get it. I'm just not going to give the CTE thing life, because I feel like to some extent we're always going to be just saying, oh, CTE, right? Well, like, he still bashed her head, he still hit her. He's still doing it. So is there going to be a solution where he's put somewhere so that he can't hurt her anymore because he's a danger and we know it because he has CTE? Or is he just going to keep doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just at this point, it doesn't make sense. She looked to him for permission to speak to the police. Yeah, that was very sad. That was very sad. And you could tell that he has complete control, because she wouldn't even, coming out, breathing like that, scared, under duress. Yeah, definitely under duress. Like, it's obvious what was going on. Police failed to separate them to do an interview. Exactly. Why would they interview him with her right there? And he should have told them, they should have told him, hey, go back in the house. We're going to talk to her separately. So they handled this poorly as well. Now, I believe they do separate them, but still.
Or cooperate when asked to talk away from Ennis or sit. That's when he's cuffed.
So what's going on?
I'm not talking to her.
She doesn't have to talk to them.
But defense attorney Christian Pacone says it wasn't Foster's unwillingness to talk that led police to ultimately let him go without charge.
See, I'm not saying that that this isn't real, but I'm just saying he needs to go into a facility to be studied and treated, not just stay out there and continue to hit her. We know it's happening at this point. If they're saying it's happening because he has CTE, then he needs to go and live the rest of his life under treatment, not continue to abuse her and, get away with it, or be released right back into, care with her and be hitting her again. She's not going to stop it. So it's very, Yeah, being abused is a complicated web of issue. Yeah, especially if you're attached to the person. I can't remember if they have kids together or anything. I just think, like, are we gonna do something about these issues? This is a social. I think this is a social health issue almost, because not only does he have CTE, but he's domestically abusing her. So it's a mental illness that we're saying, right? And it's being untreated, and it's causing criminality. This is definitely a public health issue, and it's a social issue as well, because what do we do about people with CTE? Yeah, she loves him, so she won't leave. With officers, they can investigate and arrest if evidence exists, even if the victim does not want to pursue charges or cooperate. Yeah, and they went so far. You'll see they took pictures and stuff like that.
Charges was a lack of injuries or evidence of abuse.
You could tell by looking at the camera footage that the police went out of their way to see if there were any injuries or any.
But what this what this defense attorney is not understanding is that abusers know how to hit and how to hurt their victims to not leave marks like that. So this could have been the one time that he didn't leave marks. It doesn't mean he wasn't doing it, but he's just trying to prove his point. So, yeah, we have to protect those trying to find good in dark places. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Dude's been beating women long before the NFL. Abuse is a power trip, period. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case with him, but people will be quick to just see it as like, this is something that comes from football. But I don't know. If he's been playing football before the NFL, which would be his entire life, that could be a lifelong CTE issue going on. But again, are these people going to get treatment and be removed from society, or are they just going to keep harming people until we realize there really is an issue with football and the damage that it causes to the brain?
Any evidence that would corroborate violence.
Police eventually leave after repeatedly asking Ennis if she felt safe. Weeks later, Foster would be arrested once again for domestic violence. Ennis, his accuser.
You sure you feel safe if he comes back in? There's not going to be any further issues?
Yes, sir.
And to reiterate, Foster was arrested last month in Florida for domestic violence. He was then dropped by the 49ers, picked up by the Redskins. He is expected to be in court next month.
So one football team dropped him for it, and another team picked him up. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So people can't even try to say, like, oh, these women ruined their lives. Like, he obviously was able to go on and continue to play football. He must be that good. It's really, really sucks. All right, so this is the last one I got here. And I'm just going to tell you guys, the criminals of back in the day were dumb, right? Just like the ones today, but they were less dumb. Okay, they didn't document their own crimes. They didn't keep a digital history or any ballistics or evidence or anything like. They didn't do that. They would ditch guns in dumpsters and stuff. But the downfall of the criminals today is the advent of social media. So let's get into my last body cam footage of the day. This is a gentleman who was able to be apprehended for his crimes thanks to his digital footprint. All right, let's get into it.
2023. As a Marquette County Sheriff's deputy concluded a traffic stop, he noticed an approaching vehicle in Westfield, Wisconsin. With his windows down, he could clearly hear the vehicle approaching due to its faulty exhaust system. Additionally, the vehicle had a few brake lamps that were not working. The driver was later identified as an 18-year-old male named Dominic, whom deputies were well acquainted with, particularly through his social media activity. The sheriff's office became aware of Dominic when he first moved into Marquette County earlier in the year. Another law enforcement agency outside the county alerted them that Dominic was publicly posting on Snapchat via the heat map feature. Some of these public Snapchat posts depicted Dominic smoking marijuana and brandishing a firearm with a laser light while making derogatory remarks about law enforcement. Furthermore, he frequently posted requests for info on how to obtain large amounts of marijuana and made numerous mentions of selling the drug. Given that these posts were publicly accessible to anyone on Snapchat, the sheriff's office decided to save copies of the videos as evidence. On one occasion, while conducting surveillance near his residence,
Let me just say this, to not even have a private Snapchat account, diabolical. Rory says, I followed, looking forward to more streams. Thank you so much, Rory. I appreciate you. My community welcomes you. Thank you so much for being here with us today. He's no criminal. He's just plain old dumb. Yeah. In this case, both. Both.
A deputy observed Dominic recording a Snapchat video of the deputy's vehicle parked in a nearby parking lot. Dominic then proceeded to share the video on Snap Maps, along with more anti-law enforcement comments. Upon initiating a traffic stop, Dominic had accelerated at a high rate of speed and turned off his headlights.
Going back towards the village on Lawrence Street.
212, I'm with him on call it. Eastbound Lawrence. Northbound Spring.
They were soon able to obtain the registration of the vehicle, which was linked to Dominic.
4760, lights are back on. 41 north.
We are northbound on Eagle approaching 5th. I believe that's going to be that Dominic revoked license.
Are you going to be continuing with my rider, or you want me to get out of it?
Why don't you, at the next cross here, turn off. But keep going for now.
I copy. 212 right behind you.
When you brake, go towards the house if you can. 212 Marquette. I got primary northbound Eagle from A.
Throughout the pursuit, he consistently ignored multiple stop signs, turning off his lights and maintaining speeds well above the limit.
Northbound Eagle from A, catching up to the vehicle, speed's 90.
And I just want to know, what is the point of all of this chasing? The evidence is already out there. So, I mean, is he trying to prolong going to jail? You were just bragging about your crimes. Who wants to see a video about a guy who pays his bills and goes to work? Nobody drinks Solomon or salmon. Nobody. We would love to see criminals.
212, 219, what was your reason for stop?
Equipment violations, flood exhaust, and light violations.
10-4, plus plates not matching the vehicle.
Affirmative, you blacked out right when you turned on market there.
Notify Adams and Washera County. No traffic. 212 Marquette. Vehicle is blacked out again. No traffic. Westbound First Ave. By the way, we're in Adams County if you want to let them know.
By observing Dominic through the rear car window and clearly seeing his face in the rearview mirror, the deputy confirmed that Dominic was indeed the operator.
212 Marquette, going through the stop sign of E, County E and First. No traffic. Continuing westbound into Adams County. 212 Marquette, northbound on Elk.
Is this headed back into Market County or west into Adams?
212 Marquette, we are west on First towards Ember. I'm going to get up to this next cross street and then probably terminate. Current speed is 73. You're right on them.
212, what's your traffic volume out there?
There's no traffic. If I'm approved to continue, we're northbound on Ember right now. He's blacked out. Slow speed. We got one vehicle. We are northbound on Ember. One vehicle. We got another one oncoming. His lights are back out again. I'm right behind him. At about 73.
544, 212, still behind you.
And
Catch up.
I believe that a lot of the videos on Midwest safety are from Ohio as well. So it's like Wisconsin, Ohio, Chicago. That's the main ones. And I agree. You know, I definitely don't think the majority of people are criminals, but I think that the criminals are bold enough to where, you know, we need to see this, you know, because the people doing things like this are not innocent. They're not. They will play like they are not innocent. So I do think it's interesting and it's nice to be aware of too. And we need not be naive and think that we live in an entirely safe world either. We don't. The world is only as safe as we keep it, you know? So, because if that were true everywhere in the world, people would be safe and we're just not. So definitely agree. That being said, this Snapchat criminal is just, he's having a hard time with being arrested. So let's get into it.
Speed's about in the between 70 and 72. Every now and then he flips his lights on and off.
Because of his reckless driving in the presence of other vehicles, it was decided to terminate the pursuit.
I am going to terminate here. Stand by for the next cross. I have terminated right at the intersection of Ember and G. George. Vehicle continued westbound on Ember in Adams County towards the tracks. I'm going to post up here for about 10 more seconds, and then I'll continue on Ember to check for any accidents near the railroad tracks.
You see that guy?
Yeah, we were just chasing him for about 15, 20 miles, so yeah. So, I know, that's why we're terminating. We chased him for a good probably 20 minutes already. Yeah.
I just barely, all I see was lights.
Yeah, it's
in the back of your car staying on the window.
212, 219, were you calling?
Do you want us to go to the residence and try to figure out who's driving that vehicle?
I got a pretty good visual on him. I'm very familiar with who he is from the previous case. I will definitely have charges for him, but if we could set up, maybe just wait for him to try to come back. We know where he is. We'll take him into custody then. Check in the area for any 1050s. All units on code. This is that subject I sent the officer safety ATL about. He's the one that's always on the Westfield Snapchat stories, posting him smoking weed and is known to carry a 1032 for 43. Oh,
Approximately an hour later, while the deputy was patrolling the area, he noticed a pickup truck with an excessively loud exhaust drive past him. The deputy managed to capture the license plate, which belonged to an individual residing in the same apartment complex as Dominic. Additionally, it seemed that there were multiple occupants in the vehicle. Considering these factors, along with the fact that the vehicle was heading from the area where Dominic was last seen, deputies opt to initiate a high-risk traffic stop.
There's a male in the back seat of that vehicle behind the driver.
212 Marquette. We're high risk stop right now. 225. Stay at the res. Driver, turn it off. Step out. Step out. Keep your hands where you can see them. Take the keys with you. Take the keys with you. Take the keys with you. Let me see your hands. Come back. Okay. You're not who we're after. Just keep coming back this way. Who's in the truck with you? Okay, he's in the Colin. He's in the truck. Come back this way.
Oh, come on.
That's all right. That's all.
Why would he get in the truck knowing he's running from the police with his kid? Like, that's foul as hell. That is foul. That is very foul.
Point of the lights. You got any weapons on you?
No.
Okay, come back towards me.
I was a CC carrier in PA, not
Okay,
here.
come back here. Come back here. Where'd you pick up at tonight? Sit on my tailgate. You can sit on my tailgate.
No, I can't sit. It'll hurt. I gotta.
Step out with your hands up. We got a canine. If you run, you will be bit.
When Dominic was asked to exit, he immediately claimed that his vehicle had been stolen without any prior questioning about its status.
Show me your fucking hands!
Show me your hands. You are under arrest. Step back.
I'm complying. I'm complying.
You weren't earlier when you were running, so step back.
Sir, my car was stolen.
No, it wasn't. I saw you in it. Step back. Step back.
Get loud. Watch that bad man. Watch him.
My hands are locked.
Walk back here! Shut up and listen! Walk backwards! If you make any stupid moves, my dog will bite you. Do you understand?
He said, I can't hear you. Literally in response to him telling him to step back. Well, at least he's not a runner. Yeah, there's a dog. I didn't know he had a dog there, but there's a dog. Maybe that's why he's not running.
Watch him. It's going to be your opportunity so you don't get yourself in trouble to talk to us when we're done, just so you know.
Good boy. Yes, give it out. Watch him. Boy.
I said it's going to be your opportunity to talk with us so you don't get in trouble. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Stop. Don't make any moves. If we have a canine, you will be bit.
219 Marquette, 1095. Watch him. Good boy.
You don't mess around when it comes to running up here. I saw you in the driver's seat. I have it on video. I don't need to talk with you, just so you know. Okay? What do you got on you?
1095.
Interesting.
Listen, just hear me out, okay?
I don't need to.
It's a Volkswagen Jetta.
I don't need to. I already saw you.
Wired
You
right
already-
to the starter cylinder. You can see it's got to push to start. If you go find it, it's got to
You can argue with the video. You can argue with the video. That's fine. I have it. We have a lot of video cameras here.
Starter solenoid.
You're under arrest, so.
Foos, good boy.
Can I talk to Jay before I
Nope.
go? All right.
So haven't you messed around in a small town?
Oh, you got him. Good up there. Good boy.
So this is going to be your opportunity so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, we saw him
Yes, I got man. Yes, I got dog.
driving that vehicle when he ran from us, the Volkswagen, because you picked him up, and so it's you're cooperating.
That's my girlfriend. My son is in there.
You're transporting a felon right
House, they did not have
Okay.
Jacob.
now. Where did you pick him up at?
In Adams.
Okay. And why did he have you come pick him up there?
Yeah, I don't know why he has that shirt on. Because he looks like he's about 450. Wow. I said he broke the rules and now wants clemency afterwards. Cops see crime. Slow motion out there, my boy. Yeah, the real crime is that shirt, though. It is. Now he's shouting about his son. Why would you pick up your son after you're in a car chase?
You said that his car was broke down. Okay.
Who else is in the vehicle? Okay.
My son is in there. Baby, don't let him take him.
So is this your truck? That's my father's.
Please, that's my son.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble tonight for what he did earlier. That's why I told you straight up. So I told you straight up, we know what happened,
Yeah.
and you're the one that's transported him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to keep you out of trouble.
I would have never went and got him.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
I'm straight up. I don't know where his vehicle is at the moment.
Okay.
I picked him up at a buddy's house.
Okay. I'll let you walk out back to the truck so you can get a little bit more comfy, all right?
Thank you so much.
I do need to grab your ID, though, okay? You need help?
No. It's
So I'm just going to be honest with you. If I find out that you're lying to me, I will arrest you and charge you with obstructing.
Well, we need more degenerates and criminals. Who's going to fill up the jails? Who's going to fill up the jails, Jank? We need a few more. So he actually wants to go free so that he can have another child.
Your kid will go to social services. Do you understand me?
I understand. I'm very aware. I've been in situations like this.
Okay.
when I was a kid, I was around on a four-wheeler, slid off it.
Okay.
Broke a bone in my back, and it never grew in right.
Did he send any messages to you at all about what transpired tonight?
His phone is off and so is mine.
So how did he call you?
The house phone, he must have asked somebody.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Any drugs in the vehicle? So if I deploy my dog, the dog's not going to alert to anything in the vehicle. Mr.
And
Is that true?
What's that?
They have a landline. That's how they communicate with each other. Cute.
Deploy my dog around the vehicle for a free air sniff, he's not going to alert to anything in the vehicle?
I don't think so. Shouldn't.
Well, I know that. When you went and picked him up from the four-way in Grand Marsh, was his black vehicle there?
I didn't see it. It's too dark for me. I can barely see at night.
So how did he call to get a ride?
He called from his buddy's house. Can I get in the car? You can hold the keys. I'm not going nowhere.
Well, I know you're not going anywhere.
Hey, Deputy Zimmer over in Marquette County. I'm looking to see if one of your deputies could go check residence for me.
Yep, he made a poor decision tonight.
I'm sorry for you guys coming out here like that.
No, that's why I told you. I'm straight up trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, I have him on video.
Yeah.
And if you guys start to try to lie.
thing. McLean, shut up before I time you out. They have landlines in Ohio, no more just VoIP. Yeah, it seems like these people mostly have phones because then he's like, yeah, he called her from his buddy's house. So, they all have landlines. I miss those days. Now that you're so accessible, it's like you could be called while you're in bed. Before it was like if you don't hear the phone downstairs, you're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't hear from you. I miss those days. So.
Live on his behalf, that's when you start looking up a criminal hit a tree here. So that's why I gave you that warning before we did anything else, because I mean it when I say it. Like, there's no tricks here.
Yeah. Oh, and she's underage, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's his other half. We know everybody that gives us problems up here.
I'm looking to see if one of your guys can go out there and see if the suspect vehicle from our pursuit is out there. We have him in custody. Someone went and picked him up and we got him stopped here in our county.
What's his charges? Oh, he's going to have second degree reckless endangering safety, felony flee elude. He's got an open case right now for disorderly conduct, so he's going to have bail jumping, bunch of traffic tickets. I got to see if it's still open. I just know he was arrested. Yeah, he posted his cash bond though, so that would be bail jumping for it because he committed another crime. And it's really dumb of him when we know who he is, because he likes to flaunt his stuff on social media, which I'm going to go back to my squad. I'm going to show him all the pictures we have saved of him. So,
hi, bud. Let's go. Oh, wait.
Yeah, so I'm letting you know. I mean, stay clear. I know this truck. The reason I stopped this truck was because I know this is parked right at your apartment complex there. I know there's a high probability that he's inside of it. There's no, when you're in a small county, that's just how it is.
I just have you close the door and I'll.
Okay, there is a
baby in here. Yep, that's fine. Put your arm in the vehicle. Here, stick your house. Oh, wait, positive alert. Just be honest with me. What are we going to find in the vehicle?
I don't know. I don't do any drugs.
Okay, well,
he reeks of weed, so.
He does?
Yeah, he does.
It was on the back tailgate area.
Not
so.
me, though.
Right, okay. Well,
Or is he able to send that tailgater somewhere just for his pain and everything?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Driver said that he got a call and said that his vehicle broke down and he needed to ride back home. So I'm gonna pick him up.
Well, driving the way he was driving, not surprising that it broke down.
And the best part is this, I have him on video because I can clear as day tell who he is.
Right.
Love it.
Has anyone told you what's going on? So your boyfriend led 4 of us on a high-speed pursuit through Marquette County, through the village of Westfield, and out into Adams County. So he's going to jail right now for felony eluding. Okay, so that's where we're at with that.
Okay.
Did he have anything on him, or do you have anything on you?
No.
Because the dog alerted to the vehicle, somebody
I
searching
have
everything
his
in the
pen.
vehicle.
He gave it to me. You can ask him. It's his. It's marijuana.
Oh,
that's his.
Perfect.
Where am I getting transported to?
You're getting transported to the Marquette County Jail.
That's over in Montana, correct?
Sure is.
Is he running weed? I mean, there's...
No. Oh, absolutely not. I know that for sure.
You sure about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So all the shit that he posts on the Snap Map and everything else about...
Yeah, no. He uses that recreationally. He doesn't. He doesn't know. I swear to you, he doesn't.
Because the shit that he posts on the Snap Map, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
we
I
can
know.
agree that that's not recreational.
I know.
And I'd be willing to bet that if I went as far as to get a search warrant or petition the court for a search warrant for your house right now, nothing there.
No.
So he probably delivered all of it wherever it was going.
He doesn't sell. I'm telling you straight up.
He's asking for people to buy from him on the Snap Map.
I don't have him. I don't check Snap Map. I barely use Snapchat. I'm not on my phone ever.
I mean, he's
Instagram.
posting this to the public. Like when you guys were at campground,
Yeah. What did he post then?
he was soliciting people to buy dope from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these criminals are not bright, okay? They're not bright at all. All right, guys. That's all I've got for you today. I may come back, I don't know, today. If not, definitely tomorrow. I'll do like a New Year's, right? And we'll look at all the New Year's drama that has happened on these body cam videos. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure you guys ring the new year in on a positive note. Don't let superstitions and things, stop you from enjoying the new year. Just be happy to make it into another year on planet Earth. All right. So hit the like button for me on your way out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.